Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. We got another live stream as we bring you WWE Smackdown tonight, the go-home show for Survivor Series, the go-home show for War Games. Lots to talk about, lots to get into. Get in that chat, click all the buttons, be a part of the show, be a part of the fun, folks. And make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you SmackDown tonight. Going to be a fun one. The go-home show for Survivor Series. Lots of intrigue. We'll have an advantage match. The John Cena tournament continues and so much more, folks. Get in that chat. Click all the buttons as me and this pretty face take you through all the action here tonight. You don't know who we are? Well, I am Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. And yes, I know we got a feel-good Friday Night SmackDown tonight, which it is taped, so no spoilers. No spoilers. But hello, my friend, we'll meet again. Been a while, why do we always weaponize everything in the IWC?
Oh, all right. Where are we hitting on now? Because everything is everything. So where are we going with this one?
I'm asking because of Joe Hendry and Jeff Hardy have, post, show, post taping, Joe Hendry concert, which was kind of his goodbye to TNA because he signed with WWE. Sure. They sing, they belt out a Creed song, and everybody, instead of enjoying, the jam along, which they even played a Jeff song before they did Joe's entrance before that. But instead of enjoying that, everybody's worried about attendance. Oh, did you see how many empty seats there were? It was after 2 shows of a taping and after the show went off and everything. It was just, if you happen to be there, you happen to be there. I just hate that we have to, instead of having a cool moment, and it was something that's just really cool to see and everything, of 2 wrestlers jamming it out, having a good time, playing a wrestling song that we all of us of a certain generation know. We're worried about fucking seating and attendance and everything. And that looks like the number 2 promotion, Chris.
Right. Again, it is what it is. We talked about this last stream, the idea that, just going out of your way to find all the little nuances. There's some moments that are just fun. Some moments are just cool. There's like this level of insecurity that there's a group of people that continually feel the need to piss on everyone else's cornflakes to kind of justify and make themselves somehow feel better. It is the saddest, most insecure way to approach any of this. And again, we talked about it being super culty in that way. People super hyper defensive. And it's unfortunate. I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of good stuff going on. And I think if you sit back, you enjoy it, you take it in, there's plenty good.
Oh, absolutely. And we're going to even get plenty good tonight, even though it's still a tape show again. No spoilers. I know Boston already, spoiler alert, they wrestle. Yes, we know.
They definitely wrestle.
But we've got like the women's advantage match. We don't know who has the advantage going into Survivor Series War Games, which we just did our preview and predictions for it last night. Watch this. Watch that after this.
Yeah, do that.
Do that, or do it at least before War Games. But yeah, I think we're still in for a solid Friday Night SmackDown. There is the mystery opponent because Sheamus was injured. That's going to take on LA Knight.
Yes,
I'm not going to say spoilers, but
I saw graphics with the spoiler. The graphic was going around. I'm like, why is that going around? But yeah, so I mean, it's kind of weird. He was already in. Now he's out again.
Yeah, we'll pull the Band-Aid off fully when we get there, but I don't like it. It doesn't smell right to me. But I guess something that might smell right to me, or at least smells like he probably needs a shower. But surprise, surprise, the Mad King is back. Did you see Eddie going all shoot promo? Give this man a microphone, and now we might get him versus Samoa Joe.
Listen, I'm torn with this. Eddie with a mic, great thing. Can he talk? Sure. But the idea of him and Samoa Joe, I don't know, man. It's gonna be like watching two walruses go at each other. Like I don't know, man. But
it's going to be hard hitting and wig split, and this is going to be that old school Ring of Honor, shop, big beefy boys going at it.
Yeah, but I feel like, and I kind of felt a little bit like out of left field, even though like the Hook thing happened. But like instead of dressing Hook, he challenges Joe. Like, what gives Eddie the right to get a title shot? Like, no one else is ahead of Eddie in the line. Like, it's just like kind of like.
We'll see. This is when you're bringing up the internet take of wins and losses count, Your Honor.
No, because fucking Eddie's all but fucking washed up at this point.
Don't you disrespect Eddie like that. I will not have this. I will have no hateration and holleration.
It's going to be so bad, so slow.
You just said you give him a mic and he can cooks.
He can talk. He can talk. But him versus Joe for the world title to me is just, I don't know.
Winter is coming. I want to make a joke, but I don't know if we're that far along in the stream of other things might be coming. But yeah.
I mean, is the winter, the winter is coming vibe? Is that kind of passe at this point? Maybe we move on.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Game of Thrones has been off the air for about 2 years now.
Right. It's been a hot minute, but they're still waiting for winter. But yeah, man, it just feels another one like we jumped the shark. We could have easily built to this match, but no, we're just going to cut a promo and ask for it. Say, I want this match. It's a thing. We're getting it.
Well, that's your build. That's your build to this. Because, and again,
there's no build.
That's what they're building, Your Honor. They're building till December 10th. They have 2 weeks or so away from that. It's just before John Cena's last match. So it'll be the week of. The emotions will be rolling. Okay. But so they're giving a little bit of a way to build to it and all that. And I'm in my heart of hearts, do I really think Eddie's going to win? No, but it's a story that is already there because of the Hook thing of you've got Eddie versus Joe. Yeah. It's tough guy on tough guy.
That's
like there's part of me and the shock value if Eddie actually wins, he's your Daniel Bryan.
What?
Last man pitch.
Nobody gives a shit about Eddie Kingston right now.
I care.
What do you mean? Are you kidding me, Smalls?
I care about Eddie Kingston, but still, at the end of the day, like I said, Eddie's the first challenger up for Joe. He looks dominant. It's still tough guy versus tough guy. You sell me in the door because
not really. It's like drunken uncle versus drunken uncle. Like I love.
What is your holiday season? Season?
This is like fucking, Christmas Fighter Fest. Like, I don't know, man. And again, I think you had a chance where, Eddie is trying to have words with Hook and Joe sticks his nose in and you build it up. And then you're like, all right, we should have a match. Instead of just out of left field on a Thursday night collision, I want to fight Joe. Okay, no problem. Fuck Kyle Fletcher. Fuck this guy.
Let's be honest. That's not the first time anyone has heard on a Thursday, especially during Thanksgiving, of saying just late night of I want to fight Joe, even if you don't have a relative named Joe.
Right. No, I mean, again, I like both guys, so I hate criticizing it. It's just like I said, I feel like it's going to look like two walruses just going at it for the last fucking, fish in the bucket.
Then I'll be who's it fucking that does the nature documentaries and everything like Planet Earth. Jacques Cousteau. No, David Attenborough. I'll be out there, and here we have the Eddie Kingston taking on the Samoan Joseph.
It just doesn't scream exciting to me. They're gonna have to prove me wrong. But
see, and this is why I love it because I'm on the exact opposite end of I'm just give it to me now, give it to me more.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, no. It is what it is. It's so odd. And Eddie's definitely not winning because Swerve's getting that belt sooner than later. Swole Strickland,
yeah. Well, and did you like, real quick before I know you got top three and we got to say hi to the peoples and everything, did you like the two-man gang of Hangman and Swerve? The brothers of Burnt House?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, again, I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend for the time being. So lots of history here with Hangman and Swerve. We've seen everything from fire to bloodletting to everything in between, syringes and otherwise. So yeah, we'll see how long this bond lasts and how this works out. I guess the common enemy in the Ops, who have now somehow become like the top heel team in the or faction.
They're the Death Riders now. They're the Death Riders. I know someone mentioned it in our Discord, but they're the new Death Riders.
That's not good if you still have the old.
They have the dojo. No, they're the BCC because they have the dojo and everything.
They have the dojo. They took over the dojo.
They're the Foot Clan and Samoa Joe Shredder.
Right. But ladies and gentlemen, we got lots going on here for SmackDown tonight. Not positive if we're doing Ilya or not. We are getting classic 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match. Should be fun. I love the graphic. Love the look.
Oh, absolutely. Go back to the old school vibe. Yeah.
Still should be tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you call it a Survivor Series match and it's not on Survivor Series, what are we doing out here?
Yeah. Why would we do that? LA taking on a mystery opponent that's not very much a mystery and nothing to get overly excited about. Jey Uso taking on Rusev, to me, is interesting for sure.
Yeah. I mean, especially when it's right before the men's Survivor Series match and everything. Does it end up being a thing to where Jay gets beat up in this match or he gets jumped by, the Bronsons or anything, or the Brawns or anything?
Yeah, I fully expect some type of tomfoolery, shenanigans to take place tonight. So it'll be very interesting how it plays out. But ladies and gentlemen, get in that chat. Make sure you are blowing it up here tonight. We're back at it tomorrow for Survivor Series. We go live at 6 p.m. Looking forward to this one. It's going to be interesting one way or the other. And as far as tonight go, get in that chat, say hello. Let us know what's on your wrestling mind. Top 3 from last night, C, Monet, Mega, and Josh. And I actually think that should say Spaz. But hey, shout out Monet. Get a bonus shout out.
Hey, well, still, Josh can have it. And yeah, I love the Monet effect.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Let's go. But welcome back in National what day? French toast. Let's go. That's on the menu for the weekend. Let's do this.
French toast is the superior breakfast food. I put that above pancakes and waffles.
I've said on the past on this show that I think pancakes are better. I think it's so neck and neck with French toast. I've had better French toast. I love me some pancakes.
Really good French toast slaps. Like if you get like the jiggly Japanese pancakes and everything, maybe that might trump everything. But
no, just a nice
a solid French toast will outslap a pancake.
I don't know, man. It's a tight race. It depends on the day, but can't go wrong with either. They both beat waffle. We can agree on that.
We're not waffling on waffle.
No, we're not waffling on
food talk with KJ and Nick.
Michael, welcome back. Remember, no spoilers. Let's go. Dennis, good to see you. I'm sick, but I'll be watching. Get well soon, Dennis. Hopefully we can take your mind off it for a little bit. Sean Reed, how's it going? He's pumped for the show tonight. Eric's with us. The notorious or the
nostalgic Latino. My God.
No, I almost said the notorious Latino. Either way, it works. Baby. What is up? Nick reminding everybody to go over to our Discord. See you guys in 98 minutes as we're about 15 minutes away from the start of the show. Welcome back, Samurai. See Money in the house. Let's go. Cherokee George, I see you. Welcome back. King, Callum, Jesse is lip winners. What? All right.
Swimmy.
Clay Lewis back with us. Damien, the leader of the Hopium tribe. Welcome back, sir. Don't forget the prediction title's on the line tomorrow. Get your predictions in. The link is right there. It's in the chat twice already. We'll keep throwing it back up. I think we're up to almost 20 participants. So get
and it's in the Discord, which the link's for that too. So you can't say you're lost either way.
Right. It's all over the place, folks. We are now 24 hours away from Survivor Series. A lot of video going around. A lot of people. It's going to be funny when you live in a condo downtown and they're setting up and you can just like film it. One guy's giving daily updates. It's good times.
Well, that used to be a thing with like ballparks. Like I know Wrigley Stadium had a big issue of like people would just because there'd be so many apartment buildings and everything, they just watch the game from their rooftop. and they had to start buying up property so people weren't just watching the game for free.
You greedy bastards. Let the 50 people that have a rooftop.
This is America.
Looking forward to Survivor Series. Absolutely. I think it's going to be fun. I know there's only 4 matches. Lots of people have an issue with that, but ultimately they're going to let the matches have time. But there's a good level of intrigue to most of this. Now, some out there might think there's some with Steph and Nikki. I'm not one of them, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't think anyone too much around here is. I mean, if you are, good on you. But even then, you've got 2 War Games matches. Oh, I wish they'd let those big matches breathe. Oh, they let them breathe. Why'd they take so long in between those big matches? Why didn't they just skip right to the next one?
Right.
What are we doing out here? Why is there no pleasing you?
Yeah, it's a battle. It's a battle, my guy. Ronan back with us. Let's go. The show before a traditional Survivor Series match. Yeah, it should be a fun one. We'll see how that goes. We won't be taking predictions tonight, but we will be taking predictions tomorrow. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights, MDB, the Knee Pad Patrol is on the loose. Welcome to you both. Josh back in the house, rocking the LA. Let's go. MDB, Boston, Christian. Welcome back. OG Dale. Hope everyone's doing well on a Feel Good Friday. You're ready for the weekend, getting all set. Happy Thanksgiving. Now, I saw somebody in the chat said Happy Black Friday. Is that like an American thing? Like, do you wish each other like a happy Black Friday?
No, I don't. I dare someone to say that to a retail worker and expect to not just run the fade with that of no one's happy on Black Friday. If you are, you got problems because we've walked away a bit from people camping out for hours. Now it's just a couple instead of like days, or people missing Thanksgiving dinner entirely to go and get $20 off a TV or a Tickle Me Elmo or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so we've dialed it back a little bit. But yeah, to me, Black Friday should be abolished. Just continue it on to the holiday. Just have a holiday, a 4-day weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a funny thing. We love seeing the videos from your country of the people at Walmart beating the shit out of each other.
Oh yeah, thanks. We're been entertainment for y'all. We're the wrestling. We're the AEW. We're the garbage mud show for you guys.
Right. What was the year when they came out the
Tickle Me Elmo?
Oh, I mean the Tickle Me Elmo thing was crazy, but I was young for that.
Yeah, we all were, but yeah, I'm out here just being the rent is too damn high guy of get rid of Black Friday.
What's up, Daryl? Welcome back. Let's go. Cherokee, we got you. Hope you're doing well. Nick shits on Dark State every chance, but Eddie Kingston literally does fuck and all, and Nick is clapping like a seal. Yeah, I mean, it is a good.
I don't hide that I'm biased, though. That's the thing. I'm not like
that's fair.
Sean Feltify or anything, or Ken Meltzer or anything. That I actually will admit I have my biases and all of that, and you can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at.
I'm on the verge of going on a mission against SAP.
It's not worth it, my guy.
I think but I think at some point, and you and I haven't discussed this at all. This is just off the top of my head, but at some points, that person has to be accountable for how they behave. And the fact that he's just out there, like he's not even this disgusting human being, that I think at some point, the group of fans, like there's becoming such a large collection that have been harassed by this guy. It's insane. And
see, this is why we need to band together, and this is why we have the WFU and everything. We don't need to be, well, that's the thing is when you go low, he goes lower, so we'll go higher, and we are much higher, literally and figuratively. So that's why we're the WFU over here. We don't need to go to that low road that he goes to.
Yeah, no, not at all. And I mean, again, it's not about lowering yourself. I know with my interaction, I put it out public because if you're going to be a certain way behind closed doors, then, you got to man up. You got to stand on your business. And if you can't do it publicly, then, you get caught pretty quick. But the large list of people, like people that are growing, it's actually becoming a thing. Like, and it really should become a thing of how does the company that he works with or the people he works with or everyone else out there just ignore this absolutely atrocious behavior. It's borderline fucking criminal the way he behaves. and it's like this large growing number of just people of all ages, all all types of people out there from all over. Just it just blows my mind. I'm really
This is why, folks, that anytime you see anything like that, and speaking of, as MDB's up there, I know MDB's seen it, and I guess we're going on this mission statement now and everything, but this is where you hashtag WFU. This is where you at the channel and everything. This is where it's a movement. You can move or get moved. We're going to be the wrestling fans that are actually going to enjoy wrestling and not just try and fucking weaponize everything and have to have every goddamn scoop and be all up in your DMs, all up in the video, all up on the screen. But this is where now the disillusioned Twitter fans come this way, come thy forth. We will split the river, the IWCV.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And we're about 7 minutes away from the start of the show. We're still getting through the hellos, folks. But yeah, just a little food for thought when it comes to that one. It's just, again, it's one thing. I mean, I don't care if we have a difference of opinion. There's a certain way to conduct yourself. And at some point, the collection of people that have experienced the bullshit, I mean, it's time to kind of band together and go back at this.
Bro, professionalism does not exist on Twitter. If you're looking for professionalism on Twitter,
it's not about that, Nick. It's not about that at all. It's about how to conduct yourself as a fucking human being. And when you start bordering on, literally criminally harassing people, the idle threats, the keyboard tough guy shit.
But that should be enough right there to make people run away.
Yeah, but it's not just about, oh, well, no. You represent a brand. You put your face out there as something. And I think the people around them have to also be accountable and acknowledge this bullshit behavior.
Touche.
Charlotte Flair versus Asuka tonight. Ronan Allen, MDB, Boston. I'm confused. WWE could do a live show for tonight. You got people playing football yesterday, hockey today, amongst others. Oh, listen to the spoiled wrestling fan out there. Give me more. Give me more.
Why can't you do it live? Why does it need to be taped? No, these are, and I know Boston's saying it in jest, but it's the same wrestling fans that, like, come on. Why don't you work 375 out of a 364 5-day calendar type shit?
No, absolutely. What's up, Sir Shay? How you doing? I think I said that right? Right?
And what up?
What? Who?
Sin. He's from Instagram.
What's up, Tanisha? I don't know what you mumbled, but we're good. MDB, the nostalgic Latino. We got that already. Almost went the other way again. Jacob's back with us. Good to see you. Good to see you. I could see Dom winning tomorrow. I picked Dom to get the W. I don't know how that plays out, but I still picking Dom.
John Cena. That's the thing, is that's what makes it a good match, is that it's that debatable that it could really go either way. You have the home crowd advantage. It's John Cena, and it's the match before the last match. Does he do 2 L's in a row?
He might. I think he might do an L now to Dom. Give Dom the rub. Give Dom his belt back, and then you find a way to get him a dub on the last night.
He doesn't get a win on Gunther then.
Yeah, I'd never say never.
Be interesting as hell.
Right. No, we normally don't say Happy Black Friday. There you go, Cooper. Just curious. So, like, you guys, it could be a very American thing to be like,
no. No.
No AAA tonight. No, it's no. That's all I got.
Doesn't that not start till like 10:30?
Yeah, 10:15 tonight. So
if it's
but I bet it looks like it does. No, AAA's doing good things, and now they're adding more shows, so it's good for them. I hope you don't hide your bias, but I still have to razz you.
Yes, he's saying, I know you don't hide
it. The Crusade. Trick Williams, Black Friday.
Yeah, shout out Trick real quick, by the way, of locking it down of Last Legend and Trick official like a referee whistle now. Right. They're engaged.
There you go. Visuals that we did not necessarily ask for. Nick, we have taken the high road for too long, damn it. That's it. Everyone just takes the high road, and it's a scattered bunch, right? But I think it's time to just fucking step back. Somebody needs to
But
put it in.
everybody's tried that. Everybody's already shot
Yeah,
at the Death Star. So
that's
just
right. But
unify the rebels.
I just don't think it's acceptable. I really don't. I think it's fucking unbecoming. And at the end of the day, I think it's
You
got to
show
be.
it's not acceptable by being the exact opposite of it, by being the fucking antithesis.
Okay, and I don't believe anything has changed in that regard. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's about speaking up, not dropping to a level, not picking a fight, but literally standing up, especially for the people out there that don't have a platform, don't have a voice, and just get shit on by some strange dude with some weird obsession to always be right. It's like, leave me out of this. He might be listening. If you can
No.
survive working 4 Black Fridays at Walmart, Jesus Christ. Walmart, we were just talking about this before we went live.
Oh yeah, I've been there, been Target, been all over the retail map.
Right. Ideal pancakes and sugar and gluten-free version. You need I mean, you kind of like the gluten.
Gluten. I always think of this is the end of Seth Rogen when he's like, I don't eat gluten, and then he just eats the fucking cheeseburger and just screams out gluten.
Right. Jan Ross. Crap. Wow. Digging down. Why does it always look like Nick is wearing a turtleneck? Turtle.
I'm wearing a fucking a cut-off sleeve hoodie. I don't know. Is it the beard or something? I don't know. Steve Jobs out here, I guess.
If you give me, I'm kind of with them on this one. You give me gluten-free pancakes, I'm gonna assume you want to fight.
Thanks.
All right.
Which would you rather have, a gluten pancake or meat-free like burger?
I'll take the pancake. I don't really mess with that like fake meat shit. That's like it trips me up. Right. I don't know. It's so
I'll take the plant-based. I'll take the plant-based. There'll be some that actually taste halfway like actual meat.
It's just made in a laboratory. It's odd to me. The United States traffic, and I mean, you don't quit doing something and then do a fake version of it. You're like, it's just a weird thing. Anyway, the United States traffic is better than Allstate, but both are better than Wrigley.
United Center.
Yeah, so a lot of people. You heard Punk bring up like he wants to work Wrigley Field.
Oh, it'd be insane. I mean, we're already doing Petco Park. I know some people don't like the name of Petco Park, but it's still, they're doing a baseball stadium.
Right. That'd be amazing. Trick, AEW or TNA,
WWE? Huh?
Dash equals, that's not good. That's not good. It's true, but it's not good. It's unfortunate. Not right. Nick is so positive. Yeah. Let's go, as we are any minute now. Nick's gonna get the start of the show.
Yes, I'm getting the end of the OG How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is still a fucking staple to watch around Christmas time, as I'm getting the ad for Smackdown, as I've got it then, as yes, I am watching it on the USA feed. KJ is hacking in with the Canadian Netflix feed, so it's going to be a little, he's going to know when the commercials happen, but not know when we're back from commercial.
Right. We want pancakes. Let's go. They're gonna.
Do you at least have it at this time? It's not like on a pause for the cause.
No, I don't. I won't get it for like the first.
I'm together, so there we go. So you can sync up at least with me.
Right, there you go, folks. Dial in with Nick. I gotta wait. I don't understand why there's a waiting period. Like, I don't know why it's just not live now. Like, why is it not just there?
It is the worst option out of all things possible. Is I'm getting the replay of last week of Io, Rhea, Charlotte, of pretty much setting up all the women's war games. So Monday Night Raw was setting up the men's war games. SmackDown's very much setting up the women's war games.
For sure.
Which did you see that the new WrestleMania 42 advertisement dropped, and it was all the ladies. Everybody can just pipe down on Twitter now because the ladies got the same thing as the men.
Right, take it easy. We got it. Yeah, I went around a lot today. A lot of buzz around it. A couple new graphics for both the men as well. I think it looks good. I mean, I know we were a little kind of about going back to Vegas, but they're marketing the shit out of it.
Well, they got to. They gotta. I mean, it's what, $40,000. You got to sell your left kidney and your firstborn son to have a ticket.
Yeah, they probably got a waiting list for those first group of tickets, like green t-shirt guy in the front, a couple other regulars. They'll have them gone.
That's the worst part of it. Of that, everybody that bitches about ticket prices is we're still just getting a replay of last week of setting up the women's match of with Becky coming out now. Of people are still going to pay the piper. People are still going to pay the prices. People are still going to buy those tickets. So you want the tickets to come down, but then don't buy them. Don't pay it. Don't what are you doing? If they're still going to set it there and you still pay it, who's wrong there?
Yeah, what's the initiative? And you've said it many times. Speak with your wallet. Like if as a collective, if we feel like this is ridiculous, we want to be able to go to a show and it's reasonably priced. We understand there's a premium on high demand and entertainment, but again, you prove it with your wallet. And I think what the problem is when that starts, they'll just keep trying to find cities that won't do it, right?
Well, Paul's saying people will still pay no matter what. No one listens to the bitching of the IWC. I don't think it's just bitching of the IWC, Paul. I think it's little, especially in the US of A. And I'm not a fucking economist. I'm not of any sort of, financial advice here, as I've got the MFT walking backstage right now. But just across the board, everybody's kind of feeling, the tightening of the wallet strings. They're getting penny pinching and everything. And when you're bringing up the prices more and more, yes, people will still pay it. It's not just the IWC bitching. It's that, if you really want them to bring down the ticket prices, then you need those people that are going to make sure that they're first in line on the waiting list and everything like that, aren't the ones snatching up all the tickets.
Yeah, I mean, there's an interesting kind of, split on this because in one hand, we say all that, but they sold 41,000 tickets for Survivor Series tomorrow. You're stacked that way. I mean, if you take your money and put it towards the other company, they'd have bigger venues, and it would be more affordable. So yeah, I mean, it's a catch-22 because they're going to push the envelope, but I worry that they're going to kind of mute themselves a little bit like UFC did. UFC is not nearly as exciting as it once was. And
no, that's why they've now gone away from the pay-per-view model. As I have LA Knight on my screen backstage with Kathy Kelly.
Knight.
Yeah. He's one that to me feels like he's a guy that could be with Division that snapped. I've had enough. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of being overlooked. So you couldn't see me. So I'm gonna make sure you can see me 2020 out here with Division.
Right. Yeah, I mean, LA's been an interesting guy, and he's been overlooked and kind of passed over. And people were talking about it as like, is he working the frustration or is it,
legit,
genuine? Like, is he really shooting at us? Maybe a bit of both. It's been all over the place. He just feels like the guy that's never going to get his moment.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. As I got, the guy that everybody thought was going to always be the bridesmaid until he became the bride and everybody hated him and wanted that he wished for divorce and never wanted to catch his bouquet of Jey Uso coming out right now. And look at all the kids screaming and all the people yeeting.
The kids.
God, this man's a heel.
Right.
I don't know where you're at with the stream, sir, but Remy, what up?
Yeah, how do you? I mean, again, I think this is the challenge about trying to turn Jay.
I don't think they were ever going to do it. I don't think that's ever been a thing on the fucking plate. I think it's been a little. You take Jey Uso looking at Jimmy a little sideways and put a dark filter over it and put some fucking lo-fi rap beat behind it, and everybody thinks all of a sudden Jay's setting up to like super kick Jimmy at Survivor Series. I think it's all fabricated, inebriated, all made up on fucking Twitter. And I'm not going to be mad when it doesn't happen and they're mad.
Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, fuck it, I'll eat it. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's how we get there, right? Like, no matter what the conclusion is, can you get it there in an exciting way? And then we'll debate whether or not But I mean, we talked about a lot this week of just it gets really obvious when the wrestling's in a bit of a lull and people are
Mhm.
complaining. You're kind of like, oh, I see their point. But when it starts cooking and you still have the same people just arms crossed and pouting in the corner, then they kind of stand out from the crowd, and it becomes kind of clear that you're no matter what they do, you're just watching it through that microscope. So, you'll watch 1 minute of a match or clip 1 minute of a match and ignore the other 12 minutes they had. Like, look how shit this match was. Like, it's just looking for the reason to bury it even further, and it's a weird dynamic.
What it is, it's not
What is wrong
cognitive
with
dissonance. There's an actual term to where you're looking for examples to justify your own preconceived notions and everything. And that's a bit of what it feels like. Like even when it was the match on Raw and there was the kerfuffle between Jay and Logan. Everybody super
Yeah,
hyper focused on that one
yeah,
10-second, if even that
yeah,
clip, regardless of anything else that happened in that match. That's the only thing you saw, knew about, heard about, spoke
yeah,
about, read about, seen
mhm,
about of that match.
yeah. And again, clearly it was a bad spot. Clearly it was sloppy. Clearly the wires got crossed. But where's where are you putting out the clips of Logan coming off the top through it, through the announce table, with a picture perfect elbow? Where's the moments where things are like it's just so nitpicky, and we get it. Like, yeah, it's a botch, but this idea that somehow you can then take that and stretch it into some way to kind of help you form your insecure argument, it's crazy, man.
Yes, we are the anti-weapons out here because that's the thing is it's looking for a narrative to continue on your mindset. And
For
I know
sure.
there's a term for it or something close to that, but I can't think of it right now because THC makes the pages stick together.
Right. But
But
what we're getting ready for the first match.
yes, of Jey Uso taking on Rusev right now, as I've still got Jay doing his entrance. I'm not sure if we're on the replay, so we might still have another 5 minutes before his entrance is done. But
Right.
Maddie, what up? Alan, Valen. I was
You
waiting for another Alan or Dallin, and it's like the fucking
dialing, dialing, dialing,
dwarves or the hobbits from Lord of the Rings there, Balin and Dwalin.
dial on, dial on, dial on.
Dylon, that's the top five. As I got Rusev out here spitting hot fire, but yeah,
Let's
Dennis, what
go.
up?
Should be an okay match between Jay and Rusev.
Do you think it's going to be a bit interesting if Jay advances in this and still is in the Survivor Series match of your eyes might be split a little bit? Which way are you looking?
Yeah, and I think you kind of touched on it earlier. Instead of having that scenario, do you have the Vision kind of fuck with him here? He takes an L because of that, and then they return fire on Bronson later, which leads to all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah. Do we end with chaos and calamity, or do we end
Maybe.
with stagnation?
Right? We'll find out for sure. Come on.
But I
I don't
have
understand
Rusev.
why it doesn't go live. Like, this is the weirdest
It's
shit.
such a bad. Like, are you just going now? Like, you're a whole half hour
Yeah, but
behind.
like, I mean, again, I get the whole show. Like, it just they
I
won't give
know,
it.
but still, like
They make
Jesus
you wait
Christ,
10
dude, they
minutes,
just you gotta you get all the commercials just at the front. You gotta wait 30
right?
minutes.
Yeah.
That's the collective of commercials we're gonna get tonight.
Why don't you just put it out with that like screensaver timer thing that you used to do and make it the
Yeah.
same 2 hour duration? This way, all your fans can watch together. But it's really odd to me. Like, what happens? Why the necessary delay? Like, the show's going. Like, I don't know. It's the weirdest
It's
fucking thing.
already in the can. It's not like you're like they just stopped
Yeah.
recording it just now.
Mhm. No, not at all. And I mean, again, I think we joked about this the other night where, I mean, as a wrestling fan, it's been irritating as fuck of like, what app, what stream, where do I go, what internet, what do I got to download? It's fucking, I just want to watch the wrestling, God damn it.
Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia. Dale, yes, we're not making picks in the chat tonight because the sources are out there. They are out there. Feels like the X Files. Are you Scully and I'm Mulder, or is it the other way around? They're out there. They're amongst us. Uh, no, the spoilers are out there. So, not saying y'all aren't honest, but y'all aren't honest. But
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, being that we can't sit you down and interrogate you, we're not going to play.
Well, and even then, we ain't got nothing on the line except for, a little bit of crowns and everything, which again, you can just say hi and it just equals the same. But Chris, I see you. Our truth will be the replacement for Sheamus.
Right?
Wasn't our truth supposed to be in this?
Yeah, it's really
I'm in a
weird.
commercial.
He didn't get in this. It's really weird that there is no truth.
Yes, well, I'm in a commercial, so the truth shall set you free. But yeah, it's really surprising to me that they teased heavily. Now, granted, I think it was in one interview to where he kind of accidentally leaked it out that he was in there. And so they might have just been like, no.
You think they backed it off?
I mean, Ron Cena out there.
It's weird that he's not in it, right?
Like, are you going to crash out when he loses?
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's pretty baffling. Dun, 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 dun. You went to commercial. You got the entrance.
Yeah, we already through the match and or a bit of the match and everything. But MDB, KJ, next time we get a tape show, you got to preload the show or something.
Yeah,
download it on Apple Tunes or something.
Right. So I got Rusev kicking Jay into the corner and the commentator graphic.
I can't even tell you if we've seen that, but I feel like we might have. But Bailey Douglas, I reversed my opinion. I think pancake would beat fake meat because I can add berries to my pancake.
True.
Well, fair enough. But was it pancake was the option or was it waffle?
I think we kind of went through them all. And don't get me wrong, a good waffle with shit on it, it's fucking awesome. I like waffling. Like, you ever like waffle like tater tots?
No.
Yeah, man.
You madman, you lunatic.
I waffle the fuck out of everything. You can just waffle shit.
I'm gonna waffle.
Waffle leftover pizza. Good shit. Yeah, then you put your toppings, you put shit on it. Man,
here comes the hot waffler, murderer.
Right? The KJ waffle truck coming soon.
I'm the waffler gangster, murderer.
Right? But
yeah, you need the waffle food truck.
All right, let's go.
You need butter for your waffles.
Butter for the waffles, you say?
Would you like butter on that, sir?
No, I would not, James.
Right. James.
Should we name him at that point? Is he Alfred? Is he Jarvis? What?
I was
in the chat, in the comments. Let us know if you're big on the butter. Pause. Of what should the voiceover's name be? Should it be James? Should it be Jarvis? What should it be? We're making up our own lore, my guy.
All right, that's it. One day at a time, But yeah, let us know. They're getting all the eats.
Well, I'm saying commercial as Denisha with a $4.99 super chat. KJ, Big Nick, 30 minutes commercial free for Sammy and MFT match tonight. There you go. You got a reprieve. Do I need to sit there and time my pause specifically when that happens?
Yeah, I mean, it will be perfect then because we just run without.
There's no commercial breaks,
right? I'm at the edge of the commercial. I think there's a bear hug by Rusev.
No way, my buffering right
now. Every day I'm buffering.
Yeah,
you're like, timing is everything. Where's butter?
Seriously,
would you like butter on that, sir?
Yeah, Leopold. No, it be Leopold. It's got to be Leopold.
Leo.
Well, because as I've got, we're back in the action, and Rusev in the corner as Jay moves out the way. But yeah, Butter's name on South Park is Leopold Butter Starch.
Well played.
Yeah. As I got Jay throwing hands on Rusev.
Right. The big hockaloogie.
Yeah, hockaloogie, hockatooey. Did you see that they were starting to release trailers and previews for live action Moana?
Yes. I've seen some stuff. And
I saw one, and I'm just like, show me Dwayne. That's all I want to see is show me Dwayne.
I saw one, and it's like super, super bulked up Dwayne. So it's Such a weird
Fucking
look.
flying squirrel Dwayne as he's dropping off a cliff.
Right. People thought he was on the gas before. Wait till you see this AI.
Right. I got Uso Tope.
Down goes Rusev.
There we go. We're synced up, folks.
We're pros, folks.
We've been at this for a minute, my guy. Where I do on the Jey Uso, you know, when he's doing the little fucking back and forth there. We do this, Oos.
But yeah, not a bad match, not a bad start to the night tonight.
Soffit, what up? Action Jackson out there. I think that's trying to be a butter emoji.
Oh, chopping the butt off.
Leftover turkey day to the max. What also in the comments after the live stream, what is your go-to post Thanksgiving Day hack?
Dude, one of my favorite things. I was actually talking about this today because it was presented to me that
you're the moist maker guy. You're the moist maker guy.
Moist maker. You've been hearing stories about me again, have you? No, one of my favorite things on this planet is literally a leftover, just toast, turkey, mayo, butter. We're good, simple, and it's just a toasted turkey. It's fucking perfect.
Fair enough. But yeah, again, folks, not now in the chat because we'll probably miss one or two and you'll be mad and say you didn't use my hack. But we're gonna stab. Oh, I hate that from Jay. You were jumping into nothing as he eats so much. Kick. 1, 2, 2 go. Good job. KJ and Moist Maker White. Moist Maker, make me. No.
I've had worse nicknames.
But again, none of the live chat after the video in the comments. What is your Thanksgiving hack? What is your post go-to, turkey day? Because I'm always just one of those guys that I just reheat the shit. I don't have a special.
I like that too.
I'm not a secret menu guy. I just
a sandwich.
Give me it again. Just run it back.
Yeah, just a simple sandwich. You fucking
just a simple plate. Just run it back.
Simple plate's good too, man. I'm with you. Choking them. It's kind of part of the accolade. More of a choke, though.
John Moxley's school of chokeholds. Tyson, what up?
How's it going?
Accolade locked in.
My God.
No.
Jay down.
With a ref. It's not the end of the match, but Jay's out.
No, Jay's down. Didn't got to the rope.
Rusev. Did you ever see a full accolade locked in there?
No, never. Again, it kind of adjusted to now people be putting it out. Jay can't even take an accolade. But
fucked it up. Hey, you know what's funny is when it looks like they're fighting, it looks like they're fighting.
Yeah. Right?
When the fuck did that become a thing?
Oh, big spear.
Spear. Can I keep it a buck? I hate that Jay uses the spear because he doesn't really hit it well, and everybody hits a fucking spear.
Yeah, and he might not have one of the weaker spears.
Splash.
It's it.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's the loss, folks.
If they do Jey Uso versus John Cena for the last match,
not going to be happy.
Twitter is going to have another cloud flare or issue or whatever.
Yeah, they're not going to like it. They're not going to like it at all. But Jay advances. Courageous.
Again, I like the idea. Does this play a little bit into Jay's psyche going into the match? If I've still got this going around in the background, I still got this opportunity while we're still doing all of this. So, and he has that little. There has been a little bit of that influence from Roman, from the tribal chief of you might be the tribal heir that they copyrighted and everything.
Right. It's the crowd, having a good time, Nick. Jay gets a big W.
I can't believe this crowd just cheering so much for this heel. He's so dastardly.
Now, LA Knight versus Jay is a good opportunity for one of them to be heelish.
Yeah, and I think it's LA Knight. Yeah. We get a little Eli Drake. Yeah.
Gunther versus LA in the final, or Gunther versus Jay? Solo versus Knight?
Gunther LA, hey, what do you say? Do you cheer for LA or do you go with the tried and true Gunther, the standard, what we've all allegedly wanted all along?
Yeah, I
Where
mean,
does your loyalty lie?
that's the interesting part of this, right? And LA feels like he lost again. As here's the Miz.
So, cat's out of the bag.
Look, the picks are random.
What is he wearing?
What?
He looks like he's about to conduct a marching band.
The fact that they didn't get this was your chance to slide Truth in.
This was your moment to make this make sense.
It was just easy, right? Just let him in.
Just let him in the door, even if he loses. It answers all of the Ron Cena, I'm shaving my head, I'm back to Ron Killings, and he's holding 2 balls by himself.
Oh, you dirty bastard. The Miz switched the name. Miz switched the ball. As Nick Aldis explains, he respects our truth balls, but he has balls of his own. But
I've got big balls, and we've got big balls. Just know
what?
You nailed it, though, that they could. No, that you nailed it, that they could have done something with our truth here. Of even if he loses in the first round, what have you, it's at least it put the final little linchpin. It may not be a good ending, but it is an ending on that story with Ron and John. And instead,
we got Damien. But yeah, no. And the truth said you couldn't handle my balls. That's why his balls didn't get picked. Yeah, I mean, again, Truth gets in. Truth takes a nothing loss to LA. It's a feel-good moment, but
I don't think it would be a nothing loss because then again, that's one of those of who do you pull for? Respectfully, with the Miz in here, I don't give a shit. People were clowning already on the Miz versus Jey Uso the first time. Well, why the fuck do I need to see the Miz again?
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, why not just throw the truth into this? Like, why not? Like, what
you have an open window. Why not fucking put the right person through the window?
Right? Like, why run the Miz back the second time? I get
it.
Because you want to squash somebody.
Bring back fucking Zigglypuff for all I care. For if you're going to bring back somebody a second time.
So we got Vega.
She's just Selena. She's no longer Vega. There's just Selena.
From now on, she will be Vega.
You got to wear the mask and have the claw thing like Street Fighter.
Right? He was my fave, dude.
Hey, she got the clay thing or the cloth thing, like
right? It's close.
A bit. I mean, you're not wrong. How do you like what they're doing with Malachi? I like him. I like Alistair as a talent, but it's Karrion Kross. It's just fucking Karrion Kross.
But no, that's bullshit though, because it's like it's not like but Kross doesn't own the rights to dark spooky gimmick. Like
he was just literally doing it right before.
So has Malachi. What was Malachi's gimmick before this one?
They didn't have him with his missus right before that.
What did Malachi used to be? Oh, the dark creepy guy. Like all it is they looked at the options and thought Black is better than this Kross guy. Bye, Kross. Hello, but they were both doing it. Like one saying they're feeding off the other. I mean, it's not like Malachi had a fucking gumdrops and fucking gummy bear fucking gimmick and went dark on us.
He didn't have the misses with him, and I'm trying to. Someone mentioned that Malachi was watching in the background. I was trying to notice it.
I missed.
But you had the Terror Twins of Rhea and Damien back together.
Women's United States celebration up next. Chelsea Green.
We're showing ads of we're going all in, but with the Jade Chelsea Green thing, are they making us? I believe I'm in a picture or a commercial. I'm in a picture. I'm in the pictures, folks. Chelsea Green, Jade Cargill, are they making Chelsea way more of a baby face than she already unintentionally was?
Not yet, but they could. And I mean, again, Jade's naturally a heel, right? Like we had the big turn. Now she's supposed to be this big badass. So people are gonna get behind Chelsea because she's fun. Pause on all of that, but you know what I mean,
Matt Cardona, why?
right?
But no, well, that's the thing is it's a little bit of she's in that hurt syndicate position of you're not supposed to be the baby face, but you're the de facto baby face, and we like you and we cheer like Ethan Page is supposed to be deplorable and despicable, but when he sits there and wake in the morning and I step outside with Chelsea Green, everybody's fucking cheering for them because you want to see them succeed because you enjoy what they're doing. They're good. I hate to say this term, but they're likable heels.
Yeah, they are. Well, like again, when they're fucking with somebody that you really like and they're finding ways to cheat somebody that you're really hoping does well out of wins or whatever, you boo. But when they're up against now Jade becomes the monster, the beast, that kind of the overarching kind of dark cloud on the situation, storm intended. And now Chelsea, you're like, she's kind of funny. Right? It flips so quick. And Chelsea's phenomenal. I've been saying it for a long time. I'd be more than happy with Chelsea as a champion.
Well, she is one, but does Jade take up both championships? As I'm getting an ad for Strowman's eat the whole menu. I haven't seen it, but I mean, if I'm not gonna watch what was it, Adam Richmond for Man versus Food, I'll watch Braun Strowman up there.
Yeah, I heard it's okay. I also heard that it might be doing more.
It's doing better numbers on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I've heard.
I heard
just not specifically those days, but if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I haven't verified them myself, but there is a rumor out there that it's doing very well.
Well, when the network that shows on might be buying the network that the other show's on. Gee, right. I wonder why.
Yeah, no shit, right? But ladies and gentlemen, we roll through SmackDown. More coming your way. Chelsea Green up next. A couple more matches to go as far as what's been announced. We got everyone advancing in the tournament. That's probably the main event, I assume, the classic match.
No, I bet you what's going to end up probably the main event is the
Bronson
advantage match.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay. But yeah, show rolls on. Get in that chat. Make sure you be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, tomorrow, 6 p.m., we're looking forward to Survivor Series. Our Saturday streams are always next level. So make sure you're there for that one and all the shows. We watch more shows than anybody else out there.
Do it.
But I'll be right back.
I like to sing about the sun and the moon and the spring. Yes, KJ's taking a pause for the cause. I still am always a sucker for the old school M&M commercial. They do exist. They do exist. But yeah, I'm in a commercial break right now. Let me try and see if catch up on any names that we missed. And again, we do try and say hi and acknowledge everybody in the chat because again, appreciate you and you literally make the channel. Trust me, I came out of the chat. But we do have the super chats, the super stickers, the memberships. All of that's the best way to show up and show out because that's what the show's about. It gives you all the Brucey bonus crown points, and it makes your comments show out so we can click on it easier. But Bash, what up? MDB, yeah. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Now that the family's all back together here. Maybe that'll be the next year. We'll do a members only stream. We'll have to have our own little Friendsgiving, a wrestling giving. It won't be on Thanksgiving, but we'll do something like that. Everybody bring a dish. They're part of the WrestleMania 42 ad for Liv. Fair enough. Got you, Guardian. Chelsea's legal name is Recluse Rider. Jesus. On a lonely, lonesome highway, east of Omaha. Colin, I made a lot of sides because I don't like turkey. Okay. I leave in the dark meat. Fair enough. I'm wondering, would you do a ham then on Thanksgiving? I'm trying to find a turkey alternative because I don't know how turkey is offensive. It's the most blandest, but I mean, If you can't do it, you can't do it. But yeah, no, shout out. We're going to go into a whole side conversation. What counts as sides and what doesn't. How many Thanksgivings are there? Does Canadian Thanksgiving really exist? And I've got Chelsea Green coming out here, and she just, to me, personifies of just say yes to the opportunity and see where it takes you. Because, I mean, this woman has been in this company twice now. We got homeboy in the front row saluting. But she's been in this company twice now. Or this is third run. She's been thrown into dumpsters. She's been creamed. Pause. All of that. But still, the I can do whatever attitude, excuse me, and hiccups has propelled her to now. She is moreover than even if her husband came back, which he did come back a couple times. Yes. Safed, I got you. Action Jackson, Wrestling for Life is the clutch stopwatch blue hand timer. I hate that when StreamYard will only show it through in text. I got to go to the front end to see what it meant. Not a fan of tryptophan. There you go. Well, you do you. Just worry about the clouds. I don't know. But even that, just season of chicken breast. I don't know. There's plenty of options. And again, you can just go ham. It's, God damn it, Thanksgiving is just a day of being fat. I got Chelsea out here. Why did my YouTube TV start having audio? But Chelsea giving her celebration speech. She's Miss North America out here. Turkey over ham, I'll agree with that. Now, well, we're having that the whole discussion of venison and caribou and wild game and all that. I'm going to sound like Joe Rogan out here. You know, elk meat's the best meat out there. But, yeah. I didn't make myself a turkey burger. Well, there you go, Colin. If you had at least some turkey. I don't know how turkeys became the national, fall guy for Thanksgiving, but God bless them. I gotta make me a sandwich. And again, reminder to everybody: drop your Thanksgiving hack, whether it's even while the fucking meal's cooking, while it's the holidays going, whether it's your hangover leftovers. What is your Thanksgiving hack? What is your go-to Thanksgiving plate? What's the portions like? Are you a third turkey? Are you a third ham? What do you got? Or do you have even both? Do you have a mac and cheese? Do you have a potato side as Jade out here? I just wonder, pancake to fucking Blaze out here. It should have been Alba. Alba should have been there. But is it interesting? So Jade's going to just destroy as she just smashes Chelsea right now with the fucking glam slam. But is it interesting that Jade's first feud is with an other current champion? Like, on one hand, I feel like it's a way to, you're going to make Jade a heel because she's beating up Chelsea Green and everybody likes Chelsea Green. But at the same time, shout out, she had the Mexican flag. I thought it was the Italian flag for a minute. I digress. But it's also at the same time, you're challenging your only other champion. So, like, is it a match for the championship or what? As all the pyro goes off after Chelsea pops up from getting destroyed out here. Oh, we got Charlotte and Alexa backstage right now as Charlotte's warming up. Oh, we got a little powwow of, again, everybody's so buddy with all of this of, don't you worry, you got this. No pressure. Everybody's so happy, chummy. there's going to be trouble in paradise, and I don't even need to spit in the food. AJ Lee! Spitting in the face of people who don't want to be cool. AJ Lee fucking just pops in out of goddamn nowhere. I like how she just kind of says some unhinged shit, and everyone's like, oh, all right. But yeah, I think that everybody being chummy and buddy with all of that is going to end up leading to some wires crossed. Do we put the wrong node on the wrong synapse or what have you? But it seems like up next we're getting the men's 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series match, specifically the Survivor Series style match on SmackDown. But yeah, we've got Sammy and his League of Immigration, his League of Nations, taking on the MFTs. AJ Lee and Warren, honestly, it's going to be really interesting to see AJ Lee in a war game style because we haven't seen someone of the quote unquote Divas era of a Nikki Bella, Michelle McCool, or as she's known, the podcast host of 6 Feet Under, featuring The Undertaker. But we haven't seen anyone from the Divas era really in a war games in that environment, and seeing her with somebody like Becky Lynch on the opposite side. Like, those two might just cancel each other out. That's Captain America and Iron Man going at it. What? Are we getting the Survivor Series? Yes, instead of Saturday, we are getting the 5-on-5 Survivor Series match that's been specifically amplified and, pitched as the Survivor Series match on Friday. But up next, we're getting Miz versus LA Knight. And it feels like such a fucking layup for LA Knight. Like, why? Why the Miz? Why of all people? Was it just you were short on staff, or we only had so many people here? You had to bring somebody in. Why? Because they're hyping up their whole Undertaker package right now. New Undertaker merch on the WWE merch stores. We're gonna find our ting. Find the ting, find the slide in me. There we go. Yes, speaking of merch stores, folks, we have our own. And again, like MDB loves to say, and I almost feel like it needs to be a shirt onto itself of We Shirt People. We've got all your shirts for all your pro wrestling needs, and we're still revamping, upgrading, high styling, and profiling. And trust me, you think we're kicking ass here, we're cooking with gasoline here. Just wait until 2026. But yes, as I'm in commercial break again right now. So how are we feeling? I know it's a taped SmackDown. So on one hand, how are we feeling about it? At the same time, how was your Thanksgiving? Give me an overall rating on your end of the week at this point, the holiday week. Look, all right. That's a private message. I don't even know. I clicked on the last time Asuka and Charlotte fought one-on-one. Asuka took Charlotte out for a year. Hope Charlotte does better tonight. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And again, that's the advantage match. We already had with the men's advantage match on Monday, which I believe they technically declared Logan and Co. got the advantage. So the heels have the advantage on the men's side, which normally proceeds downfall. So we'll see who gets the advantage tonight. It always kind of seems like, and again, it's kind of a law of wrestling. It's the addendum, that's the proper term, to he or she who goes over on the go home show goes under on the pay-per-view of so-and-so team who has the advantage goes under on the pay-per-view. It's in the subsections. Damien, what up? Chris, I see you. Well, why would she be there for America Thanksgiving as she's Canadian? Who? What now? What? Who's Canadian? Christian, Nick again, what do you think of the Thanksgiving food I posted on Twitter today? Christian, I have no idea what you posted today, so I'm going to give it a question mark out of question mark because I have no idea what you posted. Was it Liver La Vida Loca, Christian? I feel like it might have. See him on it. No Trish for Thanksgiving. Well, you don't know that yet. You don't know that yet. Till get back in December. What's up, Russ Jobson? What up? Just got back from work. Shipped over 600 packages to use and yours. Of again, it's out there. The holiday season of Jobson might be ending up, our fucking feather bottom out here of shipping everything across the world internationally here. But yes, holiday season again. Respect to everybody that's out there hustling, bustling, doing all this. Because, yeah, times ain't easy. They ain't getting any easier. I got you. As no, we put up Elimination Chamber. What's the theme for Elimination Chamber? We need an actual, theme, because for whatever, it's always for War Games. It's in Chicago, but for War Games, it's always generals gathered in their masses. What's the theme for War Games? Ooh, Kathy chasing down Jade as we're back in action. Well, back to some action. By the way, yesterday I was watching 1989 Survivor Series in perpetuation and perpetuity for the traditional Survivor Series elimination match tonight. There you go. Well, and I like that WWE, the Vault channel, was out there dropping a whole Survivor Series playlist, a marathoners. I got B-Fab and Mission. Man on a mission. All we're missing is Mo. So are they a tag team now? Why is the Mission going on a singles run? So confused as to who's actually at the front of this women's division on SmackDown. But a man who's never confused, never to be loosed or abused. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But no, I think Mission and B-Fab are just friends. Like, they're not really that they've done some tag team stuff, but they've they both, Mission wants to kind of step out. B-Fab they haven't done much with. I don't know if they will. Yeah, I mean, as far as who's the head of the division is, I think that's pretty obvious. I think as far as Jade standing on top of business.
Who's the next one? It's Chelsea as Jade gets attacked by Chelsea, but awesome. Then you have your secondary champion getting beat up by your primary champion.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I don't know where this is really going.
That's my biggest question. Is trying to get B-Fab over as a credible challenger of Mission Impossible?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anybody, I don't feel like Mission can take the belt. I don't think that B-Fab can take the belt. I think it's going to take somebody,
Tiff's on a hiatus. We've had all the other women in the War Games.
Need somebody special.
I think Jade needs that murderer's row for a bit. I don't know. Like Chelsea on one hand, she's the I'm down for whatever chick. Pause.
Just killing time for Bianca at Mania.
But you're gonna need more than just Chelsea. You're gonna need a couple bodies. To me, it's one of those you started a B-Fab and you build.
Did she already beat B-Fab or she beat one of them? Did she beat Mission a couple weeks ago? I can't remember.
She could have beaten them tonight, and I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but I mean, ultimately, I think the big challenger I'm waiting on, and they got to build her up and continue to put her in things where she looks strong, is Belair, though. I think Belair knocks on that door, and I think there's a good chance that Belair could win the Rumble, or the Elimination Chamber, and challenge Jade.
Oh, absolutely. Any thought or feeling to the idea of why wasn't Bianca in the 4 women advertised for WrestleMania 42?
Maybe just because she's out. She's not present right now, right? You can't have everybody in there. So you're going to go with active people who are active on the weekly programming.
Liv Morgan, though, in there, but Liv Morgan's not active.
Coming back.
I think Bianca's still coming back.
That's true too. I mean,
you gotta. I mean, can you really be playing poker with a bum hand of a
right?
guy's hand?
Right. So, yeah. I mean, again, we can't have everybody. So, what can we do? You know, Jey Uso's not on the men's one.
Well, don't worry. Twitter already hates him.
Yeah, they're like, good. But we are off and running with the Miz and LA Knights.
Yes.
LA Knights about to dust the Miz. So
why the Miz? Why not Ron?
Because it's a throwaway, Nick. Because LA was gonna.
You could have had a throwaway with Ron.
You could have had a throwaway with Ron. I don't know why Ron's not in this.
They teased it. Is it because he let it out before they did it? Because it's almost no disrespect, but also disrespect in the most ways to the Miz. Mike, sorry.
Mike.
Him being in this, it feels like the most Ali that has ever been.
Yeah. They needed somebody that could just take the L on a tape show and not burn anyone else like that. Anybody that somewhat matters. The Miz is just that guy. You know, he'll work LA for 8 minutes, take his L, and go home. And that's all they wanted from him. The equivalent of local enhancement talent.
If I'm not if I'm LA, am I not? You cut my promo time 2 weeks ago. I held up a sign saying we want LA, and I disappeared for 2 weeks. And then you give me the fucking Miz out here on a tape show.
Yeah.
Like, do you want me to fail? But that could also be part of it of build up.
Really.
You kick him down. I get knocked down. Yeah. I'll turn heel again.
But I mean, in their defense, in a couple minutes, he's going to be a semi-finalist in the John fucking Goodbye Tour.
So he can lose to Jey Uso, the Twitter's favorite wrestler.
He's going to lose to Gunther.
Is it him versus Gunther? Or is it him?
Well, he fights Jey first.
Yeah,
I think he gets through Jey, maybe.
Hey, what do you say?
I don't know, man. He should get through Jey, shouldn't he? The internet's going to lose its mind.
I'm waiting for him to climb a cage in Petco or to go through a door and
get involved.
Be 2020 vision. Can you see me now? Can you see me now? Hey, who said that before? I think he's on the team at Survivor Series.
Okay. What?
Brock.
You think so?
Well, no, I was just saying if LA came out and that's a Brock line, just take that.
Okay. Interesting.
I was trying to do a double entendre and you just you fucked up the jump.
Triple H's shit booker. That's a bold overage, Paul.
Do explain as I'm in commercial.
Yeah, that might be a bit of a simplistic argument, but is he a perfect booker? No. Is he always right? No. But there's been more bad. There's been almost went backwards. There's definitely been more good than bad in his run. And at a time where WWE felt completely dead, you got to give him credit for waking it up. Even if he's had some struggles in 2025, I think some of it was dictated upon him, and this John Cena thing was a bit of a challenge.
As it would probably be to anybody. But also that's not a fucking give me pass. But I do also think that recency bias is a huge issue when it comes to this.
Yeah.
Positive and negative. I mean, for crying out loud, he books one good Raw and he's back. He's got it. Stella got his groove back.
Yeah. Remember Monday when last Monday when all the stars came out and we're back, baby.
And NYPD, everything's amazing.
Booker of the year, baby. Let's go, baby. What are we talking about?
How the fickle fans turn.
Yeah. And again, he may have his flaws, but there's definitely worse bookers in wrestling. So that's maybe a bad thing for wrestling then. If Triple H is shit, like if he's straight up just not doing it.
Shit.
Yeah, that.
Tony.
Right? I think then what does that say for the others out there that aren't doing as good of a job?
No, they're doing amazing. What are you talking about? They're doing amazing. They can't do any wrong. It's been perfect. I mean, Christ almighty, you've got Julia Hart out there missing moonsaults, but she's so intuitive that she turns around and hits a little splash afterwards, and then Sky Blue just proceeds to stand there like a fucking dolt and just waiting to get hit by Willow to break up the pin. That wasn't a pin. Yeah.
It's funny. I know what I thought about that today, because you mentioned it earlier today. And it made me think of like, I think part of the problem is less people saw that than saw, Jey Uso fuck up. You know what I mean?
Thanks. So you can stand around half as much because no one gave a fuck.
Right? Like, not as many people saw it. Like, I'm like, why does nobody really call this out? There's just not enough people watching to be
because Twitter didn't tell me I need to hate this person. No, Twitter told me that they're coming down too hard on this women's wrestler and everything, disregarding the entire spot that to me was the issue of Sky Blue just fucking walking into that spot to get fucking speed and break it up. I think honestly, Julie Hart, yes, she overshot it, but she at least salvaged it.
Well, do you remember, what was it, a few weeks ago, the chair spot at the side of the ring, and they sat on the chair and then looked at each other and then looked around and didn't know what to do? And like, we saw some moments like that, and I give them credit. I know the ladies are trying, but I mean, again, I think if we're being fair and trying to compare apples to apples, the quality is just not there compared to other companies. I'm sorry, I won't even say who, because you all know who, but I mean, let's be real. We're seeing way better matches on Tuesdays and Thursdays, for sure. Mondays, Fridays.
Well, yeah, Tuesdays for sure. And it's just you salvaged the fucking moonsault. The follow-up to me is the most confusing part because that doesn't make sense to anybody. Why the fuck would you just walk out there and to break up a pinfall?
Right. Yeah, it was so funny. Why didn't they have R-Truth in the show? I really don't know. And Denisha did want to point out to Nick that Miz did cheat to get in the tournament. Like it was a ruse. Like he cheated his way in, Nick.
Yes, and I know, and creatively, yeah. But at the same time, you didn't fucking need to go that route of like, you teased it that Ron was going to be in the tournament and everything.
Yeah.
We haven't had that many big surprises, that many, nostalgia kind of scratch and itch moment. So give us that. We even, he's not going to win it. You're not going to have John Cena's last match versus R-Truth.
Yeah.
But even then, him being involved is way better than The Miz.
Yeah, is it a case of you don't really want to put LA in there with Truth because you don't want the crowd cheering?
If you're gonna turn him heel, you're fucking teasing it then. So I don't get why you wouldn't do that. And I'm not saying that they definitely are, but I mean, it depends on what way you want to go with it.
I would be concerned if you're not ready for that kind of moment to happen yet, or you're not going to do that. The idea that I think the fans would boo LA Knight if he beat R-Truth.
Are they just cheering LA Knight over the Miz because they don't want to? You can't cheer the fucking Miz though. That's the thing.
That helps.
Is it one of those of now it feels like you went over the fucking basement dweller to fucking get a win here a little bit? Like if you are gonna still turn LA, which I think they kind of need to do at this point, because it's not working as a babyface of whether it's creative. Like, people want to cheer for him. People want to get behind him. They'd almost get behind him more as a heel.
Right.
Because he'd finally snap and be that Austin kind of level of fuck everybody. But him in this match with Miz, I don't even think anyone cares.
No, but then again, like, I know you're very stuck on this, but it literally was just, we need a guy to fill in. And it's actually been a decent back and forth match. But again,
but it shouldn't be.
But we have an injury. LA's going to, all that matters, Nick, is LA getting the W. This is in response, like they just filled the spot and they weren't going to put LA in there with Truth because, again, he'd get booed and they're not doing that right now. And beyond that, like, then if it's not, what heel do you bring in just to burn a loss? Like, this is to, why just throw someone to the Wolves? That LA is winning this, period.
But if you're going to do it, then you have Miz thrown to the Wolves and you have Miz lose in like 5 minutes.
But then
Here's
that's
the BFT and we're done. We're over here. You've already
yeah, but
been
you
through
want
here.
I mean, they're putting on a good
What
match.
does the Miz have to gain from having a fucking competitive match here?
You want LA to look good in the W, and like you said, you want the match to be competitive because of what the tournament is. So you put Miz in there, and he actually delivers, and the crowd's just popped as LA gets to the ropes. Like you want the Miz in there, and you want him to work. Like again, in one breath, you're like, well, you don't want to just throw it away, and then at the other side, you're like, well, why is he being competitive? Because you don't want to just throw it away.
Oh, drop toe hold.
WWE is Jinder Mahal tomorrow night. No, they're not.
Where? What? Who?
That'd be cool. How? Where? When? Why?
Don't hinder the Jinder in Petco Park?
Yeah.
He's the new leader of the Vision, the modern day Maharaja.
Right? I don't want to doubt our buddy, but I don't know.
Source.
Really.
Damien, give me a source.
Right. CJ Brand. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, been a minute, pal.
LA Knight gets the win. And
I do not have the win. I now have a BFT for the win.
Oh, so
1,
close.
2, 3.
On guessing, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, I didn't know he was on guessing.
That's so fucking. But yeah, LA gets the win. That's my argument, Nick. Is LA was destined to win. You're just gonna burn somebody if you throw them in there for no reason. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be LA Knight, Jey Uso. Now I'm a little torn on how this goes. If Jey Uso
Jey Uso versus Solo Sikoa. Solo's got to justify all his losses to John Cena.
The All Samoan final.
Oh, so everyone can just hate the bloodline again. It's been a minute. It's been a couple months since we've had everybody crashing out about the bloodline of how Triple H only books you if you're fucking Polynesian.
Right. Keyshawn. There you go.
Which the denomination is it that Triple H only favors? Is it because if you're a woman? Is it because you're Polynesian? Is it because of this, because of that? I feel like everybody's got to have a different angle to hate.
There's a lot of Samoan love. Speaking of Samoan love, we got Nia Jax and the heel team.
Oh,
Becky, Lash, looking like a big icicle.
I was gonna say, Frozone. What Trick? Where's my super suit?
I agree with you, CJ. I think that's a Mania match for sure. There you go. All the EST. The Estes. It's not about you, Becky. I think they have our truth in term. I have no idea. Got that one.
That's where we start to get a little bit of attention. Sow the seeds of potential discontent between the heels. Yeah, Becky, you're part of the team now. You're not the captain. No. You're part of the team.
They're trying to settle their ego down, right? That's always one of the things with these. Can the egos get along? They're all crazy laughing, and Asuka's doing things. I have no idea. So advantage match up next as Charlotte will take on Asuka. That's basically equivalent of saying Triple H is a big mean doo-doo head, and I don't like him. Nah. Nothing to back it up with. Yeah, I mean, again, it's when it would go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say now. See if you hit the translate button on your Twitter. That's what most of the tweets kind of just translate to of when talking about anything pro wrestling is so and so is a big doo-doo head, and I don't like them. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's just too basic. Like, okay, well, let's talk about how. Like, we talk a lot about both sides of the coin and how they, good, bad, and in between. And I think that's the fair side of it. And again, you might think he's a shit booker, but we got to start coming up with some, facts, some thoughts.
Right. Well, as I'm in the commercial break, but Dave put the clip out there, and I know we're going on a secondary, tertiary tangent here, but when he's telling other people that are grifting against another company to change their material, does it kind of not also go the other way too?
The Dave thing again, it just adds to the
I
lore.
didn't even mean to trigger something.
Yeah, it's just the lore. We got Ilya on the screen, folks.
I
Actually,
got
you're in
commercial.
commercial, right? So I gotta wait for Ilya.
Yes.
But no, here's the thing with Dave. It's this weird delusion, and I see you run into it a lot on the IWC of like he'll sit there and go on a monologue, and like all you want him to do is like, can you say all of that to the mirror? Like you're saying you're projecting all the shit you do on everybody, and it's you. It's fucking you. What the like? What are we doing? You honestly don't know that? You don't like? Are you that unaware? Like no self-awareness at all. Just completely blind to the fact that the things that you say you dislike, it's fucking you. You're describing you. What are we doing? I don't get it, Nick. I don't get him.
I'm talking to the man in the mirror.
Let's go.
Yeah, and it's just I like though the whole defense of it. And for anyone that doesn't know, and again, Dave was calling out Bischoff and Cornette and Co. of anybody that's
right
grifting against AEW and how AEW being profitable needs to not be a talking point anymore. Because yeah, the ticket sales are down. Yeah, the attendance are down. Yeah, the profits are down. Yeah. You're saying to the people, everybody for Miss that he's just shitting on it the whole time, but to say it's not profitable. Oh, that's the whole other thing. We're not talking about revenue. We're not talking about income. We're not talking about expenses. We're not talking about ratings. We're not talking about, attendance. I mean, like Roger Dangerfield out here. I get no respect. We're not talking about any of this. We're talking about if it's profitable or not.
It's madness because it's another example of these claims. The HBO Max numbers. Thank you, BJ. Great job, buddy. Keep up the good work. Meltzer, like just the ratings and this and that. And it's just like these. And this is where we talk about it being kind of cultish because it doesn't matter how much lack of proof there is to any of these statements. They said it. It's true. Run it. And that's what they do. Oh, Dave said. Like people literally Googling, what are the HBO Max numbers, getting a link to BJ's fucking article, and then sending it to you going, see, there's the proof. No, that's the fucking problem. We're just making shit up. Like none of it has to be substantiated, which blows my mind. And then all the things that counter what you're claiming. Oh, no, that doesn't matter. Your ticket sales are way down 25 up against 24. They're down. Right.
But that's the thing. That's what I love that Dave mentions that. Dave mentions attendance. Dave mentions everything else that everyone's been saying. Yeah. And everything that everyone's been saying for almost 2 fucking years now. Mm-hmm. But because Cornette said that Ricochet is stealing money from a money mark because he's now a champion there. That's the fucking, we're penny pinching and we're pocket checking out here.
No. Yeah, no, I said this on Wednesday, Nick. It went over his head and he hyper focused on, you're really going to be mad that the wrestlers are making money. You're really going to be upset that the wrestlers, are now getting, guarantees. You're really going to, nobody was upset about that, you dumb schmuck. That wasn't the issue. What he's saying is you're getting paid an amount of money that is not being returned in active service, meaning what you do for that man, for that money, it's not equal. You are robbing him in an extent. Now that's Jim's argument. And some people in the company are 100% doing that. There are people that are literally going to the bank.
How do I sign up for that?
Right? Like, how do we get on? Yeah, let's hi. I'll come on.
We're shows, right? Remember, we're technically WWE shows, but when we like AW things, like when I like Eddie Kingston, I'm an AW show. I acknowledge that at that point, so I get a double paycheck.
Right. Well, yeah, someone commented on one of our videos of like clearly a WWE fucking still channel.
Right. As I have Ilya right now on screen. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off so to sync up.
But yeah, it makes me laugh. Like clearly you don't watch, but again, it's easy to make those blanket statements. Last thing I'll say about this is just Dave just makes a bunch of vague statements that don't have any facts. And when you see all the money that's being, spent on contracts, on licensing rights, on, setups and staff and this and that, and trips back and forth to England for certain people, like you see all the money being spent. Prove anything else that you say, but you can't, you won't, you don't.
I'm going to. All right. I was going to pause, but now you actually just triggered something in my brain to where I'm going to soapbox for half a second as Fraxium's helmets being discussed between Ciampa and
Ilya's
Ilya.
dodging Ciampa, and I love it, Nick.
I want a psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que
I
c'est?
think you're going to make Ciampa snap and take his chance.
That's what I want, but we've got the Kabuki Warriors coming out, so we're setting up for the women's qualifier match. But to me, now I'm halfway getting where I was going with all this. No, you're good, because you were talking about what was the last thing you said?
And the no substantiating evidence to his claims, and if you don't think the way,
it's to me, it's this whole thing of people fucking, and it's beyond wrestling and everything. I'm not going to wax poetic on anything, but I'm going to say some things in vagalities, and you can fucking figure out the legalities of when you have certain things that are very much said, obviously point blank, in not in good faith, and can be easily deniable and everything like that. And you can point blank period see the grift, see the fucking way to shift a false narrative and everything like that. It's just baffling to me that it's clearly and obvious, and even just the minimal space that is pro wrestling, that people miss when it's happening right in front of them across the board. Like, people know how to work the grift of, especially with social media now. Just, I can put out a few things and shift a narrative.
Yeah, and I mean, it works so well. And I mean, sometimes I get like scratch my head where it's like, you really, like this, right? Like,
nobody got me doing this shit.
How do you like use Meltzer against me in an argument? Or like, I say, it could have been a better show, and you're like, oh, Meltzer gave it all these stars. Really? You're gonna, like, how is this guy even held in that regard in any way at this point? It blows my mind that anybody takes him at face value. But I mean, ultimately, I think day in and day out, he's kind of proven who he is. It's a really odd scenario. I think there's more to this story that we don't know. One day maybe we'll find out what the true behind the scenes story was, and the relationship between TK and Dave, and why it was the way it was. But it's odd shit to just do your job, just report. Who gives a fuck what company's better?
Well, this goes even as I know we went from, I think, 70 to 50 as we were talking about all of this and everything. But it even goes into the SRS thing of just in general, and whether it's like we say of save yourself from bad content creators, bad reactors, and everything. Save your friends from bad journalists, from bad faith arguers, and everything. You can really see authenticity on the fucking nose a little bit now, because it doesn't fucking fold, it doesn't move. Versus you can see the goalpost, you can still see the etching in the yard, in the field, to where the goalpost used to be before they fucking moved it a little bit now.
Yeah, I mean, again, the goalpost moving has always been an issue. But that all being said, Nick, we are getting Charlotte, we are getting Asuka. Advantage match. Again, no spoilers in the chat. Still got a good amount of time on the clock, because I believe Nick is going to stretch his leg.
Yes, you are. Oh, you got Charlotte stretching out?
I got, Charlotte stretching her back.
Okay, cool. I'm stretching my back.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Nick on a pause for the cause. We're going to roll. Don't forget, hit like, share, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend. We want to see the chat in triple digits every single night. And we are rolling, passing milestones left, right, and center. So make sure you take this link, share it with everybody you know, and get them over to the Wrestling for Life Network as we continue to grow, get bigger and bigger by the day. Woo! Dale's having a good night. Charizard on the television. Flair for the win. Sammy Guevara, the Beast Mortos versus Adam Priest, Tommy Billington for the vacated Ring of Honor. Okay. Not bad. Again, doesn't quite move me, Damien, but some good names involved there. I didn't know Adam Priest was kicking around, to be honest. Bees, what happened to the Beast Mortos? What happened to his main event status? Oh, is there trouble in paradise? Another Survivor Series team: Demon, Finn, Balor, Kane, Undertaker, Aleister Black, and Gangrel, the Demon team. Not bad, not bad. What's up, Neo? How you doing? I am going with her. With who? Where you going? Get back here. KJ, yeah, Dale just reminding you don't have to throw your picks in just because we assume some people already got it. Did you see Dominic Mysterio's new music video today? I have not seen that, Damien. Send it over our way or tag us in a post. Let me slide back up, see what we missed. Folks, don't forget the super chat, super stickers. You're guaranteed to get clicked on. And if you're out there and we missed your question, just send it again. Or make sure you hit the super chat, super stickers. Well, speaking of that, I don't speak KJ's language. Peace out, guys. Sick of it. Yeah, we're busy. We're busy, Michael. So have a good time, sir. But if you can find another channel that clicks on as many comments as we do, good on you. But good luck. The two, yes. Asuka and Charlotte going toe-to-toe right now. Boston 316 said, "Where's my bear?" KJ, no, I didn't see that yet. Another Ted DiBiase, JBL, IRS, the Young Bucks, the money team. All the money. What about Monet? Does Monet get in there? Thought on Nigel McGuinness versus Lee Moriarty in a 30-minute Iron Man match at Final Battle. Wait for Nick for this one, Damien. Nick's going to be all over this. Like, I think Nick's going to vote for this and the Eddie Kingston Samoa Joe match to be back-to-back. Like, I feel like this is Nick heaven. Respectfully to my guy out there, I feel like this is, like, Nick's going to love this match. Lee can go. Lee's a veteran. Lee can go. We know how I feel about Nigel in 2025. I love Nigel, but again, it's going to be a boring 30 minutes. Again, I just don't see it being exciting. Good evening. How was your day? Day was wonderful. Brandon, how you doing, buddy? I almost forgot this is a tape show. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, we just leave it out, Valen. It is a tape show. Crowd's kind of sort of into this match right now. Charlotte is rolling. KJ, will you guys be streaming the Ring of Honor next Friday? Yeah, kind of what we do right now, Kyle, is it's like a split, right? So we might not get all of it. We'll see how the show is rolling. But we will definitely have an eye on Ring of Honor as we watch SmackDown as well. I do wish some of the companies would stay away from Friday nights. Thank you, Dale. KJ, would you be upset if Grayson Waller was in your place with a wig and had? Were you gonna get? I thought you were gonna make him do a little Ricky Martin, but fair enough. I don't think so. No one wants to see Nigel or Eddie. Paul, I like Nigel. Once upon a time, I think he's better off on commentary nowadays. Is huge moonsault by Charlotte, but I love him. But I didn't think his match with Daniel Bryan was any good. I think people oversold it just on the name value, who was in it. I think his last match, what were we talking about? I can't remember who he wrestled. Was it Zack Sabre Jr.? I don't know, but it was boring. I can't remember who he fought. Eddie, I love Eddie. I think there's a role for Eddie. Eddie being like player coach, Eddie doing something. And don't get me wrong, I talked about it earlier where, I don't love the match with Samoa Joe, and I love Samoa Joe, that is. Oh, shout out to Samoa too. But for my money, styles make matchups, and I think Joe and Eddie are maybe a little too much of the same. So it's gonna be a very slow match. I hope they find a way to turn it up to another level. And I think part of my issue is I don't believe that Joe's losing. I really don't. I think where he's holding it for Swerve. Charlotte with his backslide gets a 2. It's a knee, though. Good match between Charlotte and Asuka here, folks. Ricochet defending his national championship on that show as well the first time. I was a little surprised we didn't get more Ricochet, or you didn't make a bigger deal. Like, if you don't want the belts to feel like just another belt, would you not put it, make it feel big, make it feel like a big deal? That it happened, that you have this brand new title, that make it feel special. It didn't, like, it happened, and sure, he's going to defend it, but why would you not on the Dynamite after Full Gear put that as part of an important part of your show? It's just my thought on it. That's a good point. I'm not saying never say never. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just highly unlikely. To me, it wouldn't even be good to make Eddie the champion right now. 3 years ago, when Eddie was hot, if he got the belt, it would have mattered. Eddie getting the belt now, I mean, I think that's, you're going to lose another chunk of fans if you give that belt to Eddie Kingston in 2025. I'm sorry, I love Eddie, but I don't think he's got it right now. As Asuka, she missed the cameraman. Charlotte gets out of the way. Hello, what's up, Julie? KJ, could you see taking the pin in the women's word game match? Who could I see taking the pin? Kyrie, maybe? I mean, anybody can really take it. I know we kind of talk about, like, AJ Lee's probably not eating it unless you're trying to build something. Could Becky take it to try and build something? Maybe. Sometimes we just default to, like, who's kind of the weakest on the group as natural selection. And it's over. Big win for Charlotte. And the babyface team gets the advantage for the women's War Games match, thanks to Charlotte Flair. A good, straight up, one-on-one match. Nobody ran in. Nobody got involved. And the Queen gets a big win. That's excellent. That's good shit. Good match. No extra shenanigans other than a misfired misting. Imagine Eddie ended up joining Hook and the Ops. That'd be crazy. Eddie decides to join the Death Riders. Dun, dun, dun. Oh! Can't happen. Happy birthday, Eric Rowan, 44 years young. I didn't realize Eric Rowan is older than I am. I like that. Oh, shit. Dale's like, wait up. A little ahead, all right? Spoiler alert by about 45 seconds. Charlotte doing the moonsault into the ring instead of to the outside looks 10 times better. It's a smoother landing. It's definitely comes down nicer. I mean, ultimately, a little easier, right? But I would agree with you there. Sorry, Dale. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Hangman will never be taken seriously as a main guy, top champ. This is the second time that they put the belt on him, and it was transitional. Booking has to support it. If you want somebody to be that big superstar, you got to book it accordingly. And you're right. I mean, it hasn't felt good either time. This is one of the challenges for Tony Khan. Can Tony Khan get better at elevating stars? What can you do? How can you present him in a way that gets him to the next level? I think Hangman's another guy, another example of a guy with some talent. He's a smart guy. He's an educated guy. But he's got some habits, I'll put it that way, some little ticks that he can't get away from. And if he was in a position where he was coached or produced better, and someone said, hey, stop screaming your entire promo into your mic. You need fluctuation. You can't just come in and be at, in fifth gear the whole time. You got to take a moment. You got to take a breath. You got to let things breathe. This is what make sure you throw this in. It's a little catchphrase. The crowd can get behind it. Just how to properly develop Hangman beyond what he is. I mean, he can wrestle. You can have good matches. His promos are all screaming. His stories are a little all over the place. And it's just, if you're going to make him a star, you got to book him as a star. And I think We've seen a lot of 50-50 booking in AEW and a lot of back and forth, and everybody gets a win. Everybody gets a belt. Everybody gets a hug. Too kumbaya. It's not cutthroat enough. Everyone's just having a good old time. Oh, you beat me. I'll beat you next week. There's not enough animosity, enough real. Well, but they bled everywhere. Yeah, that doesn't one doesn't equal the other, right? And that's where the violence doesn't deliver what you're hoping. Yeah, there's fans out there that think, oh my God, blood, so cool. But again, make the blood matter, make the violence matter, build into it in a way that we give a shit. Don't just do violence for violence, because if nothing else, you're wasting it. You got good athletes risking their body for it, but you haven't put it in a way or set it up in a way that, resonates. So you're just hurting people for the sake of it. It's not smart. It's your own little snuff film. Happy birthday. Charlotte doing a moonsault. Got that one. Is it over now? What do you got now? What's on your screen now, Dale? I got the War Games graphic. Well, now I'm getting a teaser. A War Games teaser. Let me know. Jake something ending up his contract up in January. Missed a timekeeper. Hangman is Timu Logan Paul. Crazy that we'd even flip the script on that, right? And listen, Hangman did good work in Ring of Honor. And again, he can wrestle. I just think, like so many in AEW, their directionlessness that exists. That's a fun word to say. But yeah, they just lack the direction and they don't know exactly where they're going to go with it, right? So at the end of the day, it's sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. One week they're burning down a house, the next week they're bleeding on each other. Speaking of bleeding on each other,
well, I was going to say, if there's anybody that defines directionless, or one day they're good, one day they're bad, yeah,
right.
But I heard you want to talk a lot about workers' rights, to quote one Hangman Adam Page, but I'm not in this up in arms umbrage, like fucking Dolores Brian Alvarez umbrage about fucking Samoan Joseph is your champion right now.
I like Joe.
I mean, I have a fucking tinfoil theory as to why it happened, but it's shock and awe. It's move shit around. It's make things undeniable. It's make things constantly fluctuating. And again, you didn't have any big heels to challenge Hangman. Now you have big baby faces, Swerve, Hangman, Ospreay, etc., to challenge Joe. You have an Eddie of highly parentheses undeniable, is I feel like what I am. But yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, I think that you really have to have. I just said it, like when you're on your break, styles make matches. And I think that, Samoa
and
Joe
that's a slobber knocker of a match.
It's two drunk uncles, bro. It's
bro,
snails.
Don't talk. Twitter's rampant. YouTube shorts are rampant with drunk uncles fighting, my guy.
It's snails. We're just, we're going.
Would you rather have the Stone Pit Bow or anything, or
Yeah, let's make it a 3-way and get Suzuki, or make it a 4-way. We get fucking the Stone Pitbull, Ishii. We'll get them all. Nick.
I still like it.
I like them both separately.
And I know I'm an Eddie Mark, but at the same time,
there's no way that Eddie should.
But there might be a way.
There's no way that Eddie Kingston should be leaping past everybody to go after that title. People question
why is he leaping past? Who would you put there?
I mean, again.
Swerve still, you're building the story. Hangman just lost the belt. Kenny's tied up with the Elite. Ospreay's on the sideline. So name me somebody that you'd put there.
Why not Swerve?
He's building that story. You're still cooking with that. That's still medium rare. We don't want to serve that before it's fully cooked.
Yeah, but I know you're doing this, but why not do that?
You can get with this, or you can get with that. I can tell you this, but yeah. That to me is still cooking. That's still, we just put that on the grill. That's still not quite flambe.
Yeah, it even started cooking. I mean, I agree with you there.
That's what I'm saying, but want to rush that.
But instead of going that way and doing it the way you're doing it, You could have had Swerve come back with it and go after Paige. Again,
Lashley is the only one that
Lashley
honestly
would be
to me
dope.
makes sense because Hook fucked Lashley over.
Right? But listen, we talked about like
they want to preach storytelling, and I'm gonna soapbox here for half a second, but they want to preach storytelling. But Hook sat there and no sold essentially for Joe so he can move along and screw over Lashley. Lashley's the one that should have a claim.
The Hook thing is so stupid, and the Hook thing cheapens this. It's like when Yuta gets involved in Moxie matches, like somebody's getting screwed. Yeah, okay, but Hook being involved in the main title picture is dumb. It does not help it. It's not making it look good. It's deflating. They got the wrong guys doing the wrong shit.
Well, how do you feel? Well, shout out Denisha as I'm in a commercial of Braun Strowman eating everything. But Chris saying, speaking of eating everything, let's book everything. You have Lance Archer, Wardlow on the shelf, Christian missing Copeland. Hell, Josh Alexander loses all the time. Brody King, Brodito. Many guys who should get a chance. But do they have a continuity? Do they have a story
what Eddie does?
that connects directly to the champion like Eddie does with the Hook story?
I guess, kind of, but you should address the Hook situation before jumping over. That's how insignificant Hook is I'm going to go right to Joe.
But no, because that's still his dog. That's still my guy. I'm not going to let you corrupt my little homie.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. And like I said, I think the match itself is for all the people that, if you love the Dave Meltzer classics, this is not going to be one of them and should be, viewed as such by that particular audience.
No, he'll tell you that he loves it. He hates it, but it's a 5-star match.
Right. But for the people that say that the WWE puts on slow, boring wrestling matches, strap in and strap on for this one.
I can tell you, I want to be here because I'm either going to laugh, I'm going to cry, I'm going to celebrate, I'm going to go through all the emotions with that match. Because I want to be here on the off chance Eddie Kingston is your new AEW World Champion.
Yeah, I'll chug my drink to my face if that happened.
Folks, you heard it here first. We'll take bets. We're placing all odds.
Right. But here we go.
Video package is pretty dope.
Yeah, not bad, right? Just let me know when you get to Shinsuke. It'll be a minute.
Shit!
Tony's just out here just not having a good time. Tony didn't have a Black Friday. No one was buying any AW merch or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree with Paul there. I saw one thing, people kind of hyping up Danny Garcia and what Danny's doing, and it was just like
Stone Cold Garcia.
Come on, what the fuck are we doing? Like, these are the guys we don't take serious, and these are the guys you book heavy. It's fucked.
I'm not one to toot my own horn, toot-a-loot, but I feel like we can cut promos against the wrestling. We can cut better promos against the wrestlers cutting the promos than the wrestlers cutting the promos.
Yeah, again, I just don't find some of these guys like overly athletic looking, strong looking,
believable. Believable is the over-encompassing term you're looking for.
Wrestlers used to be like, if you like, holy fuck, if you were walking through a public place and you saw a wrestler, you knew it was a wrestler. Right now, you'd be like, who's that homeless kid? Oh, it's just Darby Allin. We're good. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing?
Hit me with a quarter.
Right? Stat versus Thekla at World's End. Okay, I could go with that.
Fair.
Showing more games package. Let's go. They love their packages. Let me know when you get
and they do it like nobody else. I mean, they're sitting there hyping up everybody involved in world champion CM Punk, world champion Cody Rhodes.
Right.
Like, are you going to bury all of your world champions in one match?
It would be.
And it'd be done.
Could it be done? Like, that's where part of me is like, make a statement. You really want us to believe in the vision that you knocked them all off in one night, just fucking bowling for burgers, buddy.
But is that truly the vision, or is that, contact lenses?
Yeah, sorry, Paul distracted me. But yeah, I mean, again, I think
I
to
thought
me,
you popped for me, not Paul. But yeah,
I can pop for more than pause,
pause. Pause.
pause. No, but you're right. Like, I mean, if they lose, are they, a little nearsighted on the whole situation?
Well, it's even if you're gonna sit there and you're gonna put over put under all your world champions and
Right.
Roman Reigns on his return and the Usos, like, so is that whole match, Brock Lesnar, the Bronze, everybody that we've built up is gonna hinge on Jey Uso super kicking someone.
Yeah.
It's like we have this master plan, but it
Mhm.
all hinges on a gopher. What?
And as soon as we get the harness on the squirrel, we'll be set.
Exactly. As soon as we can
Shit.
domesticate a raccoon, as I have the MFT coming out right now.
Yes.
They need to update their graphic though. If Jeff Cobb's not looking like a panda anymore, he's out there, Skull Warrior. He's out there, a member of the Misfits.
Yeah.
Yes, folks, who you got? Halfway at this point, it's the main event. What's your prediction? Who you got? Spoiler or not spoiler, we won't even judge you on it.
I truly don't know who wins this.
You're right. Who you got? Well, and how do they win it? Because it is elimination.
Right.
So is it a clean sweep? Is it down to the nitty gritty?
Mm-hmm. Let me know when you get MCMG coming out.
All right.
Should be close. I honestly don't know who, and I'm picking Sammy just because why not? Sammy's the last guy standing. But Solo's still doing important shit, so maybe he finds a way to win.
Catch and fly.
Oh, you're gonna play
That's what should have been in this match. That's what should have been in this match.
Right. What's up, Days? Super Daisy.
Commercial free. So the last half hour commercial free. Strap on and strap in.
Let's go.
With no hindrances of we gotta just lock it in and we're good and rolling.
Should be good.
I have Motor City. I have their pyro.
Yeah. Wait.
Now I got Saban and Shelly walking out.
Okay. You get the point where they point their guns and shoot the camera?
Yeah, right now.
There we go, folks. We're back at it. And we are in the main event, rolling through SmackDown tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow we are back for Survivor Series. Looking forward to this one. It's going to be a lot of twists, turns, and fun stuff. So make sure you be a friend, tell a friend, be there tomorrow, or be square.
Generals gathered in their masses. So you should be masked in your asses. Pause. What?
Right.
Yeah.
6 p.m. We go live.
And still, it's really interesting to see a lot of people sharing. Hey, remember 2 years ago when CM Punk showed up at Survivor Series? Remember how they used to do a lot of crazy shit around Survivor Series? I wonder if they'll do some crazy shit. Yeah, I wonder because they keep mentioning it a lot.
Right. I hope they got something, but again, I worry with the fans sometimes. And you and I, we preach this a lot, but they get in their head like, oh, nobody came out at the end. That show sucked. There was nobody there. Like
Brock Lesnar fell at the end. The show was terrible.
Yeah, that's my only concern. They build themselves, they get all hyped up, right? Like you saw people when it was talking about the John Edge. They're teasing Edge. No, that's not happening.
Dave, no, they're not. No, they're not.
Right.
Dave's not here, man. But that's the thing. Twitter is not a source. Do not trust that. Trust what your eyes see more than what your eyes read, if that makes any better sense. But no.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Fucking narrative. Versus, again, as I've got Nakamura coming out. But we've seen Jay multiple times tonight. Oh my God, they were booing him. I can't wait till they turn heel. They can't stand him anymore. The guy's got to be selling no shirts and everything. They're so sick of it. What are we talking about?
Yeah, well, what are we doing? Like it's right
there.
Do
you see what I see?
Yeah, like we see it all the time. Oh, the Cody one kills me because the crowd loves him.
I don't know. I don't like Cody.
I struggle with Cody
You
too.
had me at Jay.
Yeah,
You lost
but
me, Cody.
I struggle with Cody too, but the crowd loves him. I can't deny what I see. I don't love him. They do. But I love
He's
this
too
fucking
polished, he's too pristine. But I got Sammy Cuthbert Zane coming out right now.
guy. Sammy. Let's go.
Da, 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 da.
MDB's favorite wrestler.
Has it been 2 years since? Ooh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Has it been 2 years since CM Punk returned already? Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I still remember, and I still can picture literally the clip, the setup that we had on the background and everything of the lower thirds fading. It's in Chicago. Everybody thought it was going to be a thing. Apparently it wasn't. And then right as we're going right off the air, we're packing it in.
Yeah.
Look in my eyes. What do you see?
Yeah, we were literally transitioning to like the post show and the music hit. Like we were done. Like I literally had that like, oh, okay, show's over. And no, we weren't done yet. It was great. It was great. Unbelievable.
And still to think that that's carried us to Seth having an issue with Punk, like how much that has ripple affected over the past couple of years of pro wrestling.
Yeah, it's been insane. I mean, and Punk holds a couple of my biggest moments on this channel. Just like for me personally, of like, you know, when he first came back to wrestling, it was such a big deal, and the energy, and then some of the things that transpired made covering it awesome. But him coming back to the WWE, which you thought would never be the case, was such an epic moment.
As Solo's whacking and walking away on Sabin. Is Punk in your Rushmore?
I don't know. I think he's close. I think he's periph. I think that gap in work, and
he's the memorial steps to get to Rushmore.
Right. Yeah, he might be more like the Washington Monument. But
the big dick. What?
Thank you, Nick, for painting that. Ding.
Well, for those who didn't get it, I made it obvious.
That's amazing. No, but I mean, I think ultimately he's close. We'll see how his career ends out, but I don't think he bumps. You know, it's so hard. Rushmore's so hard, and we ask it all the time.
Well, it has to be almost a generational. It's all personal. It's all subjective and everything. I mean, for crying out loud, there's people that think Tonga Loa is the greatest wrestler of all time right now.
Right. Yeah, like I could see him being in a generational Rushmore. That would help for sure. If you could kind of break it down to that kind of window.
He might be on mine. My personal one, he might be on mine.
Yeah. I've shuffled around the force so many fucking times. And again, it all depends on, I'm like, am I breaking it down based on what I think it is, or is it, you know, do I get to slide in my guy because I like him? It's so hard.
I think there's one of it. Just if you're gonna do personal, like you,
right?
That's the thing, is it's not, you have your personal, you have your professional. It's like fucking, I don't know, underwear or socks or whatever. You got different versions for different occasions.
Right. The king of strong style is Sammy's working on Cobber in the corner.
Don't call him Cobber.
Oh, this is the funniest shit I said all night. I didn't even mean to.
Yeah, Sammy beats Cobb the long way.
A Cobber in the corner. Happy Thanksgiving, folks.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
No! Fuck!
Oh, yeah.
That's JC Mateo's voice now. That's what they'll fucking dub in right now. Well, Nigel. We still haven't described the voice, given a voice, given a name to the voice beyond here.
Right.
Our closet narrator.
Right.
If it's Nigel, I'm gonna have to drink a McGinnis every time he talks.
As nice tandem offense here.
Control right now.
Yeah.
Well, now again, normally Survivor Series elimination. Who gets eliminated on what teams before we get to the end here?
Oh, that's a good question. Who goes out first? I think Shelly takes the first pin.
Shelly or Saban?
Yeah, maybe. Sorry, DIY.
Sorry, DIY. What?
I mean, MCMG.
I thought you were going to go Stan Marshall. I hate you, Shelly.
Yeah, right. Big clothesline. Solo down. Sammy down. That's what
does a leaf fall from the family tree? Does a Tongan go down?
Maybe.
Atala? Does it if Atala loses in a match and no one's there to count it, does it even count?
Right. Homemade waffles are the shit. I'm with you, Paul. I like the waffle things.
Donkey?
In the morning, we're having waffles.
And in the morning, we're having French toast, motherfucker.
Right. That's funny. I had breakfast for dinner.
Come on.
Oh, Cover jumps on Shinsuke.
Stop calling him Cover.
Why?
Because it's not his name. You call me Stacy. That's not my name. That's not my name. You call me UT. That's not my name. If Jeff Cobb's the first one eliminated,
Jeff Cobb's first one. I think Tonga. Christ. Yeah, it could be Tonga or one of them.
Loa.
One of them.
Oh, Loa. Loa.
Oh shit!
You get a clean sweep though? Could you get a clean sweep?
I don't think so. I think Sammy and Dragon Lee are the final two left. Oh, there's Tala. There goes Tala.
Up and over. Shelly is taking the first pin. Ronan hot tag. Dale DIY. Not yeah. You mentioned the team not even here, my guy.
I know. Thank you, Dale.
Did you?
Right. I knew they were just a small tag team standing on the apron. We're good. Sometimes
this is small town bird lawyer.
Sometimes the pages melt together, my guy.
That's how you get that sticky icky.
Right.
The issue was the apartments were selling tickets to the games without the Cubs' permission. We're going all the way back to that conversation. We're going back 2 hours ago.
The building. The apartment owners. That's funny as shit.
Well, so
that's genius.
The Rogers Center does have a retractable roof, does it? But if it didn't, so say if you had
Jeff Cover out. Chris Sabin pins Cover.
Hunter, I wanted to like you.
Look at this graphic. Like, see, you could have done this. You should have done this.
Eliminated.
And then
it's like the fucking power mode in Mortal Kombat or something.
Right. Cover out.
Stop holding him over.
It's covering time.
I'll take Cover over JC Mateo. But Jeff Cobb is the first one eliminated. So Kung Fu Panda, the one that they're fucking jobbing out more than ever, the Olympic athlete, is the one that they're fucking jobbing out here. Not Tonga Bachaloa, but Jeff fucking Cobb.
Cobber.
Did I hear a niner? Are you calling from a walkie-talkie? As Nakamura is taking on Tongaloa or Tamatongo. Hey, shout out New Japan.
Right. Boston, I'm with you, man. I wish. This should be on there, and they should have booked this and a women's version of this on Survivor Series. I love the traditional matches.
Where else are you going to get something called a Survivor Series match?
That's not on Survivor Series.
That's not on. It's like having Pizza Hut pizza not from Pizza Hut. What the fuck are you trying to say?
Your Domino's shows up in a Pizza
Hut. Yeah, what? Secret identity?
Oh, but Shinsuke's out. Jesus Christ. Tama.
So, Two people everyone wants to see book better that aren't doing shit and just happen to be here get fucking jobbed out.
Oh. So yeah, one on each side I've been put out. I'm shocked Shinsuke's out.
Same.
Oh, flatliner. Filthy.
Asiatic fruit place.
Wait.
I misread that the first time, and I'm not going to repeat how I misread it. I second that, Boston. I missed the Raw versus SmackDown aspect too. What are you trying to play it now?
That's
not a flute. That's a piano, asshole.
I'm trying to see what I got.
Blow your whistle. But Michael Spikes, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like MCMG should be higher up on the card and doing more on the main roster. Their tag team division should be more prominent and more influential.
Mm-hmm. What he said. Exactly that. The division is suffering, Michael. And I don't know what it is. If somewhere along the line of wrestling history, they just decided, and maybe it's a Vinceism that just bled out, but tag team wrestling doesn't seem that important to anybody. And I miss it. I love it. That was my favorite shit growing up was tag teams.
As tag teams ourselves, is so Tongaloa, Bachaloa, so long I hardly know her.
So long. That's funny.
But as a tag team ourselves, did tag team wrestling peak with FTR versus Briscoes? Did it peak with the Bang Bang Gang, the Bullet Club Gold and FTR? Like, did we fly too high to the sun, Icarus, and we got too good at pro wrestling, tag team wrestling, and then it all went to shit?
Maybe, but I just mean, ultimately, Nick, it's just got to be booked better. Simple facts. You got to.
Oh, we've been trying.
You got to.
People can't put 2 and 2 together, so that's what makes me worry. What happened?
Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't understand why. I don't get what they're. You got good tag teams. We were pumped that you signed MCMG. Like, book them, give a chunk of the show to them every week, to your tag teams, and make it count. The women's feels more important than the men's, both.
2 and 2 always equaled 4 until apparently it started equaling 22, and it feels like idiocracy of electrolytes is what's taking over with all of this.
Breaking out the Steiner math.
Yeah, well, you got a 33 and a third% chance. Well, that Braun Breaker should break out the fucking Steiner math for now. In a War Games match, normally you'd have a 75% chance, but you got a 33 and a third% chance.
I agree. It's the best, man. Let's go. Good old Steiner math. Build a fucking tag team. Speaking of good tag teams, where are they? We got
1 little, 2 little, 3 little, 14, 5 little, 6 little, 7 little, 18.
Teams everywhere.
Yeah, I know. There's fucking teams here. There's teams there. There's teams over there. There's teams roundabout over there. They have the teams. They just don't want to fucking use them or don't know how to.
Yeah, Tala tags himself in, chokes Sam Shelley, and that will be Shelley's night. Off to the showers he goes.
So Shelley's gone. Nakamura's gone.
This is not the most exciting thing I've ever
Loa's gone. Crossbody as Saban gets caught. So we're down to a Phoenix, a Sammy, and a Saban.
I like the way you present it. A Phoenix, a Sammy, a Saban.
Yeah, well, that's what they is.
Right.
And so a Saban is gone.
Oh.
Much like Alabama. Well, after NIL deals happen, Saban is gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Taker-esque performance here by Tala Tonga.
Don't you fucking say that.
Come on.
Don't you dare say that.
He just dropped Shelley like fucking Coco Beware, buddy.
The Hall of Fame should drop Coco Beware like that, buddy.
Leave Coco alone.
Well, you brought up Coco, so I'm going to Coco your Komo. Way down in Kokomo, Bermuda, Bahama.
Boring match. I'm with Dale.
Slingshot into a pit. Fucking
Slingshot.
Toller's right there. This match made KJ have to go away.
I'm still here.
Line tag
I'm
and a
still here.
Tonga.
Go Tonga.
Yeah. So is this well, why don't you just stand there and get kicked in the face, dumbass?
Oh, these people. Oh.
Springboard Herring Runner.
There you go. He recovered.
Is this gonna be a precipice though? Whoa! When the heels win here and the baby faces go over on Saturday.
That's what people think I do here on a Wednesday. Precipice.
That's those 6 hour, 7 hour, 12 hour streams.
Right, bye. Dragon Lee out.
It's so hard to say goodbye to.
We're down to just Sammy. Sammy for the dub. Sammy for the dub. Sammy. Come on.
If I hit him high, hit him high, hit him high, and you hit him low, hit him low, hit him low. But I think this is going to be, like you said, a precipice to Saturday of heels over here, but babyface is strong over there.
Yeah, very much could be the case.
Steph goes over, Cena goes over, babyface men's war games. You got 3 out of 4 baby faces over.
Maybe. I still think Cena's going to lose.
You think all the heels is going to win?
No Steph, babyface.
Well, is Nikki a heel or just is she indifferent?
Well, she jumped the champion and had.
I know she's supposed to be a heel, but do we really care? Do we really care? It's like saying,
whether we care or not,
Nick Lynn's back. Cool.
Yeah, our feels about her situation doesn't change the fact that she's in that particular situation. So Solo is in, and they're just picking apart Sammy right now.
Speaking of situations that don't apply to situations, but situationally, they might be in a situation.
Right. Boring. Happy belated Thanksgiving, fellas. Flamethrower Salisbury. Proper fluff. Let's go.
Nope, he mentioned Thanksgiving again. That's an excuse for us to have turkey.
Right.
Hallelujah! 2 and a Tama Tonga goes out. So
bye, Tama.
Buy all the Tamas, buy all the Tongas. Well, now we've just got the Tala.
Ooh, Tala and Soto.
Because I was about to go Undertaker-esque Tala Tonga.
Undertaker-esque, come on. The big man comes in unknown.
That's because he's a big fucker with black hair and proofy shit.
He's fucking people up. He's gotten 2 of the 3 pinfalls. And there's been 4, so I don't know who got the other one.
Kane. That's gotta be Kane.
It's gotta be Kane. It's very Kane-like.
He looks more Kane than Taker.
Right.
He's got the fucking fro to go.
Right. More sugar cane than real cane.
Not cocaine. He got fired.
That looks so bad. How did he pop over like that? That was insane.
Because it's normally supposed to break on a spear. They didn't do the spear. They did the big boot and they didn't break right. He's grabbing his ass. Didn't he get counted out from grabbing his ass?
It's my hole.
I got a choke horse. My hole. Eliminated. Tala Tonga. That's not Undertaker-esque.
Tala out. Tama out. Tonga out. Solo in. Uranagi. Uranagi 2.
Earnage. 2 count.
Bookend.
Or is it the solo bottom? Is it a bookend or is it a rock bottom?
Solo bottom. I don't know if we're going to be calling it. I kind of like solo bottom as a finishing move, though. Right. There was Soul Snatcher and solo bottom.
Oh, would you rather take a solo bottom or a soul snatcher?
Yeah,
splash! Uso splash! 2 count. Bro, if Sammy
will
wins
not
this, I'm going to
quit.
fly to Canada and slap you in the mouth.
Sammy will not surrender. Sammy will not quit. Sammy, the heart and soul of the WWE, battles on, folks.
The moral compass.
The moral compass, the Northern Star.
Literally and figuratively.
Let's go.
But is this a way? Are you hyped off tonight to go in a Survivor Series?
Oh no, tonight was a slog. I'm still pumped. I don't know they helped it much.
They didn't reap their heart. Oh
my god.
2 count. After the sit up armbomb from Sammy for a 2 count.
I feel like Solo came down a little high. It was like, oh.
Speaking of a little high, yeah.
Little high, little low.
Or a lot of
low.
high, little high, little high. If I get a little high, you get a low. Sammy firing up. I still think you've got to have something with the Wyatts here at some point, because that's really, to me, MFT versus Wyatts was what we all thought this was going to be.
Well, now the Wyatts are going after the clowns, bro. They're busy with the clowns.
How long will the Juggalos be down with me? Vince Russo?
Right? Which I honestly think it's a real smart play, but it kind of just abandoned what was happening here.
Well, are they actually going there? Because, I mean...
Yeah, no,
you have the Lucha Bros, and I don't know if we're gonna have the Lucha Bros.
But they're set up to fight the clowns. They're fucking with the clowns.
You can fight the clowns and do other things.
Amazing. I think it's a good matchup, though.
Oh, why'd you stop?
You
just let him do it.
Wobbly.
Dodge and spike, small package. 1, 2. That's not a 3 go. Spike.
No way.
1, 2, 3.
Not only did the match suck, the ending has no energy.
No, I'll give him halfway credit, because I thought Sammy stuck it. I thought that was a 3 go.
It felt close. That is shit.
I don't dislike it.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be
Tony,
kidding me.
I know you keep saying this, but you look better, fucker.
Again, a little bit of it's Thanksgiving, it's a tape show. Why not?
It was going to be that way either way. Like, what if Sammy won? Would you have been over the moon about it? It would have been amazing.
You just had him make the big comeback. It was.
But we're gonna get the end carrots, and then we're gonna get catching flies.
Yeah, probably.
Lights out.
There we go.
Lights out.
Nick called it.
So Wyatt's, we got the Fireflies. But he's just waiting for it, though. Somebody just bamboozle the fucker.
What's he supposed to do?
Get jumped?
Right.
Now they're all just waiting. But no Howdy still, though. No Howdy still.
No, that's been.
Oh, Howdy's behind them.
We found Howdy.
Howdy doody.
There you go.
Sister Abigail.
Oh. Yeah, that made me smile. I'm good with that. That made me smile a little.
Speaking of families, what other family would you rather be with than the Wrestling for Life Network or the Wyatt family or both? I mean, 6 to 1, half dozen the other.
Right. Oh, nothing but love. But folks, that is the end of SmackDown. That is SmackDown going off the air. The go home show for Survivor Series tomorrow. If you missed it, Solo beat Sammy, Uncle Howdy, Sister Abigail, Solo, and we went home. I don't think there's much to say about this one post-show tonight. It was what they said it was.
Typical Thanksgiving. Your uncle took out your cousin to end the show, and everybody just left however satisfied they were.
How you say that in some parts.
That's why I just left it as ambiguous as I could.
Plausible.
Plausible deniability.
But yeah, man. I mean, it wasn't. It was. It was a
It
6.
was what it was.
It was a 6. It was a 6. Why at 6?
Oh, it was that to you?
Who's that to you? What are you doing?
You do you. 5 down the straight avenue of it was what it was, and it ain't what it ain't. To me, it's the most. It's you put a piece of white bread in the toaster and it came out toast. That's what it was ever going to be. That's what it was supposed to be. It is the most. It's just bland. It's not bad. It's not good. It's indifferent. It was a placeholder.
Yeah, the muffin can use a little butter on this one.
Oh, fuck. Why did I do that?
That's ridiculous. I didn't.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
You said it. I just hate that, and I'm wanting to.
But no,
because I keep sliding in.
Pause. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, there was a couple things in there I liked. I mean, most of it was, it just was what it was. 5, I understand. 5, 6, what, was it a 7? Nah, it was kind of just. It didn't really get me extra hype for tomorrow. I thought Charlotte and Asuka was a really good match, though, so that's partly why I went to 6. Was I thought they delivered really well. So, and I had fun with the main event. I wish Sammy would have won, but now I see why he didn't. And I'm still a bit of a mark for the Wyatt 6. That's one of my little, biased ticks that I might have.
Well, half of your 6 is Mr. Noob out here giving it a 3 out of 10. Lazy, uninspired, typical for 2025.
He lost me at the end. I just think it's. I don't even know his late. They legit mailed it in, right? Like this was a fuck it Friday.
3 out of 10 from Dale. We have Bradley reminding everyone AAA will be on in a matter of minutes on YouTube. Well, stay here. They're still going to have a pre-show and shit. Stay over here. Chris just going at Mr. Noob. Ronan 7.5 out of 10.
Might be high.
Pre-tape shows are always a bit luster, but TNA is an example that you can overcome.
Get the fuck out of here.
Not saying there, but no, they've done it before. You can overcome a pre-tape.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
It's a different animal, man. No, that's funny as shit. No, I think that
Anthony, I'm channeling you. Come on, speak to me.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, my guy, it's just they're not going to give too much away for a tape show. They're going to give you a few good matches, not a whole lot of holy shit plot twists, and especially being a go home show tonight, they just it was a mailed in. Maybe lazy, as Noob said, but if not necessarily lazy, more than just who gives a shit.
What Thanksgiving dish was Friday Night Smackdown?
Sweet potato.
No,
it was
cranberry sauce. It was one
yammy.
Of those Yammy was good. No, it's definitely NXT's Yammy more than anything, my guy. That's some pumpkin pie is NXT.
Right.
The night was one of those.
I didn't think it was going
to be. Yeah, it was the cranberry sauce. If you either take it or leave it.
Yeah, no, I mean it's like 3-day-old fucking leftovers, man. You just it's fucking excellent. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about anymore. But
I don't know.
Yum yums.
There you go.
This man's just all about the yum yums. I mentioned food and Thanksgiving. Yeah. And he's back there trying to figure out how he can make, his latest moist maker. Pause.
Right. Mailed it in means lazy. Yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Noob. Semantics on that one. I'm trying to analyze it down to its finest detail of well, no, what's their motivation? No, I mean, you're right. They threw a softball tonight.
But at the same time, are you really mad? You're already going to watch Survivor Series. Mm-hmm. Did you need that flick of the frenulum to, make you want to buy Survivor Series, watch Survivor Series? You're already hooked here. This is already the holidays. Good on the talent. Yeah. They got a couple days off.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to give a pass on a go home because normally we'll halfway crucify a go home show if you won't sell us on the pay-per-view and everything.
Right.
But this feels a little bit like
Mhm.
you weren't going to sell us any more than we were already sold.
Yeah, I mean, again, you've been selling us on it. And again, some would argue, by the night before, you have your shit pretty sold. Now, you do want to have a good go-home show. And again, the fact that it ends up being taped because it's Thanksgiving, if the trade-off is we get a lackluster show once in a while and the wrestlers get to rest a little and be around family on the holidays, I'll make that sacrifice as a fan. Fuck it. Again, Noob lost me a little bit at the end with I don't think all 2025 was lazy. I do think simple and safe is probably better accusations than lazy. But yeah, I mean, again, we understand why they did it. It's still a 6 or a 5, but it's you make all the excuses we want, but show was what it was.
And it is what it is. And I don't know what you got to say left, but I'm giving it a 5 of it is just the most vanilla paste down the middle of the road show. It is the tofurkey. We were talking about meatless burgers and gluten-free, waffles and everything, and that's what they delivered.
That's jokes. Good show, Josh. Results were taped last week. The same results we saw tonight. No fake results here. Perfect, Safit. Okay. Because they don't have a female wrestler go after a male wrestler, since they both like to bleed, Damien. I don't know what Damien said, but all right. 6 out of 10. Last one. Nick, that's it. We're back at it tomorrow. Survivor Series, 6 p.m. We go live. It's going to be insane. Lots of fun stuff to talk about. 2 big cage matches and a whole lot of excitement. Again, be a friend. Tell a friend about the best live stream, watch along, watch party. Call it what you will, but make sure you follow us everywhere. Happy Feel Good Friday.
And don't call us late to Thanksgiving, but our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that rest, you put that for life with it.
Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.
Generals gathered in them, I say.
See you on the flip side. We got cages. Come back tomorrow. Good night.